What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second part of our playoff doubleheader between the number 2 seed Devils and the number 3 seed Fireballs. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the number 3 seed, the Fireballs. Out first, number 10, Joseph. Number 48, Cabrera. Number 23, Ikeda. Number 28, Lalu. Number 21, Urrutia. And the captain, number 87, Aras. And now the home team, the number 2 seeded Devils. From Nashville, Tennessee, number 37, Rock. From St. Petersburg, Florida, number 25, Kubala. From Osegor, France, number 26, Benetrix. From Bayonne, France, number 36, Etcheberry. The captain from Manchester, Connecticut, number 55, Benny. And from Marleon, France, number 64, Nicolas. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with the introductions aside, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the second part of our playoff doubleheader, this time between the Devils and the Fireballs. I'm Andrew Blackman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you tonight's championship semifinal. Stu, how you doing?
I'm doing great. We had a fantastic group of matches earlier, and now we're going to finish the playoffs now.
Yes, so the schedule and format for the playoffs, all 6 doubles matches are on the schedule. The first team to win 4 matches will advance to the championship, and if we are tied 3-3 after all 6 have played, we'll come down to a 1-set tiebreaker. That'll be chosen by the higher-seeded team. That was the Devils in the regular season. They have chosen Division 5 doubles if we need it. First team to 4 will advance, beginning with Division 6. Joseph and Cabrera taking on Kubala and Rock. I'll get things started.
Joseph serves. We begin. Fault, underserve. Battle court rules, second serve allowed. Second serve must land between the 4 and 7 line. Double fault, first point for Kubala and Rock of the Devils. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a reminder that tonight with the playoffs, the first team to reach 4 points, meaning the first team to win 4 matches, will win the playoff.
And starting off there, a double fault by Joseph. Suffered a couple of those in the regular season, actually the leader on the roster. Not the way you want to start off this playoff day.
Here's the backhand. Low runner to the inside. Rock is there. Big backhand. Rebote. Split placement.
Yeah.
That scores. We're tied up. 1-1. Joseph serves for the Fireballs.
Well, as is the case with most of the doubles teams for the Devils, Kubala and Rock really had a strong second half of their season. This team started 0-5 and they finished, 3-7. I mean, 3 of their last 5 in the win column, not all too bad. Rock has stepped up in the backcourt, been playing a lot better. Also, Kubala has taken more of that role in the front court. He's been a little bit more aggressive, and that's resulted in a couple of those W's.
Here's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Cabrera, fine catch off the sidewall. Rebote left side. That hit the overhead screen. Out of play. Second point for Joseph and Cabrera, the Fireballs.
And then in the regular season, when these two teams matched up, I mean, it was pretty smooth sailing for Kubala and Rock both times. I mean, 6-3, 6-3 the first time on October 17th, and then 6-1, 6-5 when they matched up less than a week later. So they've won every set here, but a little bit of a shaky start.
There's a forehand by Rock. Cabrera enters. Backhand. Low runner is tipped. Third point for Joseph and Cabrera of the Fireballs. Joseph serves.
Yeah, last year, Jedden and Cabrera paired up in this division, had the best record, and it's led by Cabrera in the backcourt. He catches better than anybody in this division. And he's tall, he can control play from the back, and he's just a very difficult opponent who can do some damage with that left side.
Cabrera from the left side, low runner again. Rock is there. Backhand to the backcourt. Rebote saved to the overhead screen. That's out of play. Second point for Kubala and Rock, the Devils. Kubala has the serve.
Yeah, that one kind of died. I mean, it caught the Chula, the spot where the floor and the back wall meet. The Rebote didn't come out as much as Cabrera thought. He had to go down to the floor, and usually when players are lunging back, ball ends up out of play, as it did there. Still a lead here early for the Fireballs.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Second serve is good. Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Catch by Rock. Rebote forehand. Kubala to the outside. That one will score. Tied up at 3-3. Kubala has a serve for the Devils.
Yeah. I mean, to me, Stu, that catch just looked a little bit awkward. I mean, Joseph is very capable. He's chopping at it and like kind of slicing under it too. Again, when he makes that catch on the right side, he's got tremendous power that he could really do damage. But this season, unlike some others, he's just really struggled to get those opportunities.
Cabrera on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Passing, Rock, Rebote, forehand by Kubala. Cabrera will keep it on the left side. Big backhand to the inside. Rebote saved by Rock. Big bounce brought down by Cabrera. That's a good throw. Excellent effort by Rock. That hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Fourth point for Joseph and Cabrera of the Fireballs.
Well, great defense by Cabrera. I mean, he's covering most of the court here. Joseph a little late to react to that 2-ball, but Cabrera's got his back up. Makes a pretty good throw. It's right in the corner, opens up as Rock goes down to the floor and loses complete control of that one.
Kubala takes the serve. A little too much. That's out of play. 5 points for Joseph and Cabrera of the Fireballs. Possible set point.
And a little expressive, too, from Kubala. He's been particularly calm. I mean, this season, the team has really done well.
He also did something else, which you'll notice. You see that mustache?
Yeah.
He is sporting a traditional highlight mustache.
And Cabrera cut his hair. There's a lot going on in the looks department.
Fault underserve. Second serve must be good.
Kind of threw me off for a second at the beginning, but
I think it's all tied in with each other.
We got a haircut. It's the playoffs, you know. Lights are on, shining bright. You got to look the part.
Rock advances to make the catch. Here's the backhand to the inside. Caught by Cabrera. Backhand 2-all. Scooped up by Kubala. Cortada stopped by Cabrera. Low runner. Oh, one-handed scoop by Rock. Rebote by Cabrera. Caught by Kubala. Split placement. Taken on the forehand of Cabrera. Cabrera hard to the inside. That scores. Cabrera's positioning, court positioning, excellent. Point and set to Joseph and Cabrera.
So the Fireballs take the first set of our second playoff game day today. Earlier in the day, Cyclones defeating the Warriors 4-2. Well, it came down to that sixth and final scheduled match. Just a matter who the Cyclones are going to play tonight, Stu. Either the Fireballs or Devils. The Devils coming in as the number 2 seed. The Fireballs here represented by Joseph and Cabrera in this match, the number 3 seed. Again, last season, very similar Fireballs team. I mean, they brought back, let's see here, I think 4 of the 6 players from last year's team that finished number 1 in the regular season this year, coming in as the 3. Really not all too bad considering they were on the outside looking in on the last game day and they had to beat the Renegades just to get here.
I mean, look at the intensity there in the ESPN3 DraftKings players cage. I mean, if someone had their arm around me and was looking at me that intently, it either was involving Jai-Alai or I did something really wrong. What do you want? It was an intense look.
No,
did you see that? Did you see the intensity in Cabrera's face?
It was serious.
After some fantastic court positioning, I mean.
Well, that's the type of play he brought out last year. He's dealt with a bit of a back injury, which has limited his mobility at times, and you saw it more in singles, but now he looks back at full health, and this team's been off to the races, winning 2 of their last 3. Need 5-5 this year, but again, this Fireballs team, as are the Devils, coming in pretty good form into this matchup.
No question about it. Devils have looked so good every time they've been out for the last 5 weeks. It's just been tremendous.
So the order of play today, again, all 6 doubles are on the schedule, starting here with Division 6. Then up next will be Division 2, followed by Division 3, then 4, then 5, and then the 6th match will be Division 1 doubles. You can check out the matches also at our website, highlightworld.com. Head over to results, and then you can see the schedule and order of play and which teams will be competing.
Ready to begin our second set. Kubala will have the serve for the Devils.
Yeah, the Devils won both of the matches in the regular season. The Fireballs needed to flip a few of these results, and this would be a big first one.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Cabrera, backhand, powerfully thrown. Rock from the 10 line. Big backhand. Cabrera on the rebote. Good pickup by Rock. Cabrera down low, low runner. Caught in the air down low by Rock. Rebote forehand, saved by Cabrera. Long cortada, stopped by Cabrera. Hard backhand, caught by Rock. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side. Split placement, caught in the air by Kubala. Rock now on the forehand. Low to the inside, Cabrera's there. Hard backhand, Rock's there. Rebote forehand saved by Cabrera. Late notice, Rock got to it from the 6th line. He sends it wall to wall. Rebote to the outside, stopped by Kubala. The carambola return will score. First point of the second set goes to Kubala and Rock.
Kubala, natural backcourter, so one thing, probably the strength of his game is his catching. I mean, he does it from both sides. Great catch on the right there, and then the carambola kicking off at a pretty sharp angle back into Cabrera. Just got assessed up to protect himself. But since Joseph has missed that first ball, I don't know if he's touched it since, which really doesn't play into the Devils' hand here. Joseph statistically lowest in catch rate on the roster, so you just got to start getting in the ball whatever ways you can.
Robote forehand by Kubala, stopped by Cabrera. Hard to the inside. Rocks there. Fine catch. Cabrera pie. Backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand. That took off. Hit the overhead screen. Out of play. 1-1. Tied up in the second set.
I mean, I'd say the Devils, they just got to mix it up a little bit. It's just very conservative play, just keeping it to the inside and rallying. And I mean, look, you want to throw it to Cabrera, who's catching just about everything, or Joseph, who's missed the one that has come to him, and a double fault already, too. So you just got to think of what's the best way to win this match. And it's, what we've seen the last couple seasons, it's not to play Cabrera. That's for sure. He's proven it this year again, the best catch rate of any player in this division.
He's moving really well, too.
Yeah, that's the key. He can do it, but you can see now starting to take a couple deeper breaths here. And
he's gone to the floor a couple times. Every time he goes to the floor, it gets up achy, but still.
Going down there. Oh, my.
That ball was tipped off the serve. Second point for Joseph and Cabrera of the Fireballs.
And, you know, and look, that's not all too powerful. It's right to his left side. It's just a miss. Kubala is very capable, and he'd be the first one to tell you, I mean, he should have had that. But it's the playoffs. The pressure's different. We got the crowd here later on a Friday night, so, you know.
The music. Let's not forget the music. Different. Maybe he doesn't like the song. Ball over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. I've just never seen like music for a highlight serve, like on any playlist.
You got to curate that one yourself. Yeah, that doesn't just pop up out of thin air.
Simple process for me.
Oh my goodness.
Double fault. Point for Kubala and Rock. We're tied up 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, look, pretty simply. I mean, one double fault in a match is a lot. Two is more than a lot.
Just
inexplicable. I mean, you just got to get, you just, at some point, you just got to get the serve in, whether the guy picks it or not, but another tough miss. 2-2, though. Doesn't kill him all too much. Still a tie game here in the second set.
Cabrera on the catch. Here's the backhand to the inside. Rock on the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Cabrera's there.
Oh, both players there. Oh, my goodness.
Robote attempt by Rock hit the overhead screen. A third point for Joseph and Cabrera of the Fireballs. Yeah, that was
sloppy play, nervy play, because you got Rock there going down to the ground to save a Robote that Kubala called him off 5 seconds earlier. Yeah. I mean, you're just anxious. He wants to make a play. He doesn't want that ball to drop, but you also have to trust that your teammate's going to be there and that what's worked the last couple of weeks will continue here in the playoffs.
Served by Joseph. Forehand to pass. Caught by Cabrera.
And now Rock all alone.
Robote forehand saved by Rock. That's well done. Cabrera on the backhand. It's backhand 2-0. Caught in the air by Kubala. Another great catch by Rock. Backhand from the 9. Cabrera's there. Robote left side. By Kubala, caught on the forehand of Cabrera.
Not outside enough, though. Ooh.
Cortado, light touch, and Rock's there again. Robote forehand. Rock from the right side. Cortada stopped by Cabrera. Cabrera goes deep. Robote, that's hooked out. A fourth point for Joseph and Cabrera of the Fireballs. Joseph serves.
And again, I mean, I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over.
Too much information. Just play it.
But did Joseph touch a ball at that point after the serve again? I mean, it just.
Oh, that I have no idea. No, but I'm just talking about on the other with the red shirts. There's just like Too much. Yeah,
There's a lot going on, but still, it's just like they're not even thinking. Like at some point, just switch it up, throw a backhand to the outside, get Cabrera on the move, and hey, maybe Joseph will have to save Robote. But you know, you're doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Is what?
There's a word that applies there.
Definition of insanity.
Yeah.
Robote to the forehand of Rock. Rock from the right side looks to pass. He does. Robote again for Cabrera. To the inside it goes. Big bounce. Stop by Rock on the right side. There's a backhand by Cabrera. Rock's there. Robote forehand is low. Kubala gets in there. Backhand powerfully thrown to the inside. Cabrera makes the save. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Here's Rock from the 11 line. Catch on the backhand of Rock. Robote forehand. Kubala makes the catch. He's on the 7 line. Sends it deep. 2-all with a light touch. Stop by Kubala. Scoop attempt is tipped. A third point for Kubala and Rock of the Devils. Kubala serves.
That's the best opportunity they've had in a few points. Cabrera went down to the ground. He was getting up pretty quickly here, and Kubala sends a forehand right back at him. A little clip off the sidewall, opens up, elevates it enough that this catch is uncomfortable, tries to take it on the bounce, just tipped. Right back in this set now, just a 1-point deficit. Cabrera's working awfully hard.
Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Cabrera again on the backhand. Up the middle, stopped on the forehand of Rock. Great catch. Big backhand by Rock. Rock again, this time on the right side. Comes over the top. Big bounce. Stopped by Cabrera. Robote left side, light touch. Kubala gets in there. Good catch. Backhand from the 7 line. Cabrera on the Robote. Cabrera from the 8.
Again, it's now been a couple points in a row. I mean, every throw for the Devils to the inside. Maybe they're just trying, to make it a battle of attrition here and get it to a third set, which, again, that could be effective. But right now, they're trailing.
Joseph on the Robote to the inside. Rock got there. Here's the backhand from the 7, thrown hard. And Chula will score. 4-4 is the score. Kubala serves.
I mean, clutch play by the Devils here. These last 2 points, too. I mean, they were down 4-2. Could have been 5-2, and it backs up against the wall. But instead, they've rebounded 2 points, and we're all knotted up. Rock hits the Chua. Perfect spot there. And that ball's rolling out.
Cabrera on the catch. Here's the backhand hard to the inside. Rock takes it out of the air. Robote left side to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Cabrera. Great catch. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out to the 6 line. Turn on the left side of Kubala.
Ooh.
Difficult catch by Cabrera. Lower and harder. Rock's there. Splitter. Rock gets to it. Forehand high to the front wall. Caught by Cabrera.
Another great scoop.
Robote 2-all hits down, and Kubala makes the save. Great save by Cabrera. Robote for Rock. Rock makes the save with a light touch. Joseph gets in there. Costado inside, scooped up, but not held on to. Joseph's Costado takes the Fireballs to possible set point.
Makes a big-time play here late in the match, too. Look at the costado here. I mean, it's right on the side wall. That catch is very uncomfortable for Rock. He's got to take it on the quick bounce, and it just falls out. Again, the least important thing that happens in a match is the point that was just played. So for Joseph to be worrying about the double faults, to be worrying about the misses, really doesn't matter all too much. You just got to move on to the next play, and he converted right there with beautiful placement to the inside. Now a chance to win the match here in 2 if they need it. Chance to win the match here for Joseph and Cabrera.
There's the serve. Rock on the catch, backhand. Passes. Cabrera on the rebote, big bounce to the inside. Rock alone for the rebote.
Communication.
Rock goes for the save. That fell just short. That is point, set, and match to Joseph and Cabrera, taking it in straight sets. 6-3, 6-4.
On a statement for the Fireballs, coming in as the lower seeded team of the 2, but they're going to put up a fight. Joseph and Cabrera steal the first match, and the Fireballs take a 1-0 lead into Division II doubles, while Lou and Aratz take on Etcheberry and Benny.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Game day score there, 1-0 lead for the Fireballs. Remember, first to 4 will advance to the championship. We got our winners ready to go. Joseph and Cabrera delivering for the Fireballs early on. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
What a win there. I mean, both matchups in the regular season, straight sets the Devils' way. How did you flip that in your favor, Chris?
Well, we know it's the playoffs, and it's win or go home. The regular season means nothing now. We got that win back, and it's one that really matters for our team. So we set the tone, and we got to hope our guys can go out there and execute.
And Joseph, for you late, I know a couple mistakes early on, but at 4-4, a big costado to the inside that gave you guys the lead late. What's going through your mind with that shot to give yourself the lead?
Oh, yeah, I just knew that I had to help out as much as I can. I told Chris I had him the whole time, and he didn't let me hang my head down, although I had some errors. But together, we made it happen.
Awesome, guys. Big win for your Fireballs to start off the day. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, thank you. Let's go Fireballs.
All right, see if they can keep the train rolling here. They send out Lou and Aratz up next to take on Etcheberry and Benny. So Lou and Aratz in the regular season, 4-6. And this Devils team, Etcheberry and Benny, finished at 5-5. But remember, this team started 0-4, Etcheberry and Benny, and they won 5 out of their last 6, including 4 wins in a row to end the year. So this is a team coming in hot, playing with a ton of confidence. And flipping over to the Fireball side, Lou and Aratz. Again, it's been a slow start for them. They started losers of their first 3 matches, and they finished with that 4-6 record, so not all too bad. And they did win 2 of their last 4 as well. So again, coming in right around 500 these last few. Ready to go with our second match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match of the game day. The Fireballs lead 1-0. Again, first to 4 wins will advance to the championship. Representing the Fireballs in Division 2, we have Lalu and Arats. And for the Devils, it's Etcheberry and Benny. There's the serve. We begin our second match. Catch inside there by Arats. Lifts the backhand up. Etcheberry takes it in. Back of the 9. Old bullet picked up along the wall. Now Arats. Back to Benny. Well, that one not going to clear the screen. That's up and out of play. Lalu and Arats get the first point of match 2.
Benny, all the power in the world, and again, there's a lot going on. There's the pressure of the playoffs, obviously. There's the crowd, definitely a factor, and the music, it's loud in here.
Lalu backing up, knocked that one down. That's a point for the Devils. Knotted up, 1-1. Lalu coming off of a big day. Last one for the Fireballs when they clinched against the Renegades. Lalu played just fantastic.
Lalu and Ikeda catching like a madman.
Arats moves up on the serve. Low runner inside, taken in the air. Here's Etcheberry. Blasts it back. Arats gets it. Benny keeps this one low. Lalu goes in. Backhand takes him to the outside. Benny controls it. Sends it low. Lalu steps out of the way. Arats scoops it up. Etcheberry from the 9. Arats runs around this one. The backhand played to the inside. Benny moves up on it. Catch by Etcheberry from the 8. Backhand. Blasted in. Arats takes it. Robote left side. Lalu moves in. Throws a costado straight outside. It's missed. Lalu gives the Fireballs the lead, 2-1.
It's aggressive play by Lalu. Etcheberry was able to get assessed on it, just not able to stop it. Yeah, Lalu's committed right here. Steps in just behind the 5 line, blasts it outside. Again, looks like Etcheberry took his eye off it right there at the last second.
Catch inside there by Arats. The backhand dropping low. Etcheberry let it pass. Here's Benny now for the back. Pulled in along the side wall. Benny just did get up to it. Backhand from the 10 line. This one's dropping. Arats moved up on it. Lalu backed up to the 10. Sends it deep. Over Benny's head. Robote comes shooting off the back wall. Turned by Etcheberry. Arats inside from the 11 line. Waits on it. Catch in the middle of the court. Arats now keeps it low. Benny moves up, makes the catch, then blasts it. It's dropping. Lalu looking for Robote.
Too much.
It's up, but too much. That is out of play. 2 points here for the Devils.
That's been the case this evening. You know, a lot of hard throwing, initially by Benny, came back and bit him. That one by Lalu. Lalu really let loose with that forehand. Caught the overhead screen.
Benny moves up on it, makes the catch at the 10. This one cutting inside. Arats makes a tough grab. Oh, Benny rips one off the wall. Now Arats from the middle of the court keeps this one low. Etcheberry moves in, coming cross court to cut it off. Now Benny blasts this one up at the 10. Oh my, what a stop deep in the corner. Benny picks this one up on the bounce. From the 10 line to the inside. Pitch in the air, here's Arats. Now Benny. Arats handles in the middle of the court, keeps it low, puts it along the wall. Etcheberry calling for Benny. Makes the stop. Big backhand up there at the 8. Lalu takes off looking forward. That's cutting inside. Dropped it, Etcheberry. Philo is out. Ball ruled out of play. That's 3 for the Fireballs. Benny walking back over to the cage to see if maybe is it worth a challenge. Well, that'll help him out. If they saw that, they won't need to. Just touching the line. Any part of the ball, sorry, we'll try that again. Any part of the ball that touches the line, it's out of play, right?
Yes, that is the rule.
Oh, Rotz moving in on it, just tipped it right along the wall, trading point for point here. The Devils now have 3.
So far, we've seen aggressive play. It's a question of these players at this level settling in. Not overthrowing, focus on the catching, line up your shots. What a serve.
Benny now from the 10 line. Ooh, Alou again backed up, makes a fine stop overhead. Benny runs around this one, keeps it low. Alou reaches in, cuts it off. Backhand cutting inside. What a stop there by Benny on the numbers. Rotz does the same deep in the backcourt. And he moves in. Sends it up high. Rotz not going to let him pass. Great defense in the corner. Etcheberry rips one off the wall. Bote comes out. Alou fires it inside. Benny moves up. Great read. Keeps it low, but Rotz takes this one in the air. Look at Alou. Crashes into the sidewall. Lifts it up. Now Benny. Inside of Rotz now. Tries to get it between them. Benny steps up late, makes the catch, then sends it high and deep. Rotz out of the way. Alou alone to save the rebote.
Trouble.
To Etcheberry. 2 wall follows. And it hit the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. That's 4 points for the Fireballs.
It just has a certain sound. Now, obviously, you don't judge by sound. You judge by what you see. Center court judge is really the backcourt judge here. Better line of sight, can see that ball take that little dip when it touches the pad. The trajectory of the ball changes just slightly.
That's a second tally, Stu. Good work. Here's Benny, just beyond the 10 line, puts it right on the wall while Lou goes back and crashes in. Sends it to pass. Rebote left side for Etcheberry. Look at Rotz stepped in, made the stop. Long Rebote tracked down Alou off his footing, puts it on the wall. Etcheberry goes up, cuts it off, then blasts it. Rotz goes up, makes the stop in the corner. That one narrowly clears the screen. Rebote turned over the top. Wow. Wall. Rotz ducks and Alou gets back in there. Etcheberry outside placement this time. Scoop missed.
That time it worked.
4-4 is the score. Etcheberry and Benny serve.
That last minute's probably the most aggressive that I've seen Etcheberry play.
And fired up after the score here, too.
Exactly.
Low running backhand, Benny letting it pass. Etcheberry in position, makes the save. Rotz running in, catches it up at the 8, keeps it low. A fine stop by Etcheberry. Catch by Rotz there along the sidewall. Backhand coming in now. Benny moves up. Strong backhand follows. Rebote comes shooting out. Turn to the outside by Alou, where it scores. 5 points. Possible set point here for the Fireballs.
Outside placement perfectly executed. You throw it when the other team's not expecting it, and you throw it outside enough so there's not going to be a Rebote. Benny makes a good effort. He's going to be there for a Rebote, but it hits the cage.
Serve coming right up the middle. Benny handles. A runner along the wall comes up on Walu, turns it 2 walls
That's
to
crazy.
score.
Wow.
What a shot,
Wow.
point and set. Fireballs win it 6-4. 2 minutes. We'll play set 2.
You got to call it what it is. A shot thrown from the sidewall that far away from the front wall is just ballsy.
I gave him a little pen raise from back here, Stu. That's a fine shot.
Is that your thing? Is that a thing?
No,
pen raise?
Like the Cesta salute? No.
Oh, like a cestus. Okay.
No, like
A pen salute. No, that's a thing.
That is.
That was sick.
We did have a Cesta here at one point.
That was
but that is.
That was sick.
You can
Talking
put
about
that tape.
that one?
Yeah, that one right there. Stu.
Would you like it? For the low price of $20.
You could put that tape of Walu up against any front quarter, those last 2 points, against anyone on the roster. I mean, those shots back to back are just phenomenal. The outside placement first on the right side, and then he throws the Costado 2-wall from the left side, doing it both ways, different parts of the court, both is maybe the best shots you're going to see all day.
Back to back, there's no question about it. You're looking at a
salute from the announcer's booth.
You can hold on to that if you want. Seriously.
What's this key for?
You may need it for the, what's the key? Oh, there's a key. I don't know what that key is too, so you can keep it.
All right, I'll find out.
It's a Cesta keychain, folks.
Well, again, in the regular season, Etcheberry and Benny won the second, so split the season series. Both matches did go to a third and final set. So if history tells us anything with these two teams, this match may just be getting started. Also interesting to note that when these two teams played in the regular season, both matches, as we said, went to 3 sets. The team that won the first set ended up losing the match in both cases. So we'll see if that holds true as well.
A day of statistics.
There's a lot of stuff here, Stu. We had a long week.
No, I love
Just
it.
find anything we can find. And
no, you came armed with info. I brought water.
Equally important. Second set, just about ready to get started here. Judges make their way out there. Devils will have the serve to begin set number 2. There's the serve. We begin our second set. Rote left side. Walu going for it low. Knocked it down. Etcheberry and Benny going to get the first point of set 2. Yeah, riding high after a great end of set 1. He just tipped that one.
Now you got to get back to basics. Make sure the ball gets into the cesta.
Rot's doing the right. Just encourage. Hey, don't worry about it. We got the next one. Benny, backhand, kicks to the middle of the court. Walu gonna wind it up, comes over the top, crossing the wall. Benny scoops it up. Walu reaching in, backhand from the 9. He's come shooting off the back wall, turned over the top by Etcheberry, caught by Rotz. Ball tipped as Benny moved up on it. That's a point for the Fireballs here. Ties it up 1-1.
It's a rare miss by Benny. Benny has been solid throughout the season. Nothing easy about this catch. I mean, look at this. Nothing easy about that catch, but he's been doing it all season long.
Yeah, it's interesting. Walu's playing way deeper than we're used to seeing it, at least to me. I mean, he's backed up by about the 10 line on a lot of these, cutting it off.
Yeah, he's playing far more aggressive than we're used to seeing generally.
Big backhand there. Walu tracks it down at the 5 line, fires it up the middle. Now Etcheberry backpedaling. He keeps it high to the inside. Long rebote. Walu got it to the outside. Etcheberry with a tip ball. 2 in a row for the Fireballs. They're out ahead.
See, to be able to make a rebote when you're competing with the ball for speed usually doesn't go in the favor of the player. And position. Just keep the ball in play. Etcheberry, oh my. Just a miss.
Backhand to the inside there, crosses the wall. Walu. Rebote high to the inside. Benny picks it off. Lalu sends it high and deep. Long rebote, tracked down by Echeverry, keeps it along the wall, and Arats makes the stop. Here's Benny. Arats rather from the 11, sends it overhead. Now Echeverry turns it, drops it between the fireballs. Lalu, big rebote. Benny steps up, takes it in the air, and fires it deep. Lalu from the 6 line, high to the inside. Rebote now for Echeverry, turn 2 walls. Lalu makes a great catch. Karam follows, and it scores.
Did that almost touch the wall?
Boy, Stu,
How
I
close?
didn't say anything because I didn't know, I'll be honest, but that may have been in play. I think it just came up short. I really think it did because the ref didn't blow the whistle.
Okay, so that Karam's
see.
in.
Oh, it certainly was. It certainly was.
Wow.
That was very close.
Oh, my.
You could see he released it before he pushed the net out of the way and before the offhand touched the net. So that was very legal. It just came up in the pad. Heck of an effort.
It's rather fortunate that the judges don't have to make that call, because that's a tough. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But it didn't hit the front wall, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. Arats got out of there late. Lalu sneaks back in, saves the rebote. Catch off the side wall. Arats floats it up high. Now Benny. Arats handles in the middle of the court. Backhand, floated up. Benny's got it in the air. Lalu traps Benny deep in the corner, comes out beyond the 13 line. Now Arats. Backhand stays low to the inside. There's Echeverry. Lalu whips it inside from the 5 line. Benny steps in front of it, saves it. Coming to the backcourt. Now Arats drops it at Echeverry's feet. Benny makes the pickup behind him. 3-wall play. Lalu saves the rebote. That caught the corner. Benny goes up from the 8. Shoots it low. The Cortadas lined up beautifully. Catch by Arats. Rebote left side by Echeverry. Arats picks it off now from the 9. Backhand. Sticks inside.
What a catch.
Echeverry reach in even further. Bucks it off the wall. Oh, Lalu, that's a strong rebote on the numbers. Benny running out of space, lays it up. Lalu attacking 2 wall. Splitter, stopped by Echeverry.
Oh, what a catch by Arats.
That was a spinner, and he controlled it deep in that backcourt. So, here's Benny in the middle of the court from the 11 line. Crossing deep, Arats steps in front of it, off his footing, lays it up. Now Benny charging in from the back. That opens up. Arats drops it inside. Echeverry with time handles this one, shoots it back. Arats running with it. Diving save on the rebote. Now Benny has to reach up high. Makes the catch. Outside placement stopped by Lalu. The forehand will score for Lalu. My, oh my, what a point. Fireballs lead 4-1. And again, this is a different Lalu.
You know, he said something as he walked in tonight. He said something.
What was it? What did he say, Stu? I'm a little nervous.
No, we shook hands, and he had this. He's usually, smiley.
Yeah.
He was less smiley.
I had a very similar exchange with him.
He was less smiley. He wasn't angry. He said, focused. That's all he said to me, focused. And if this is focused, this is...
They'll take it.
Yeah, this is good.
But still a lot to play here. 4-1. We've seen these leads evaporate in a hurry. Tostado, it's a splitter. Arats takes off, but can't make the catch. 2 for the Devils here. Echeverry and Benny.
Arats knew that it was going to be a split placement, just couldn't get there.
He read it. He took off.
He did read it well.
Backhand coming up the middle. Benny now from the right side. Back inside. Arats picks it off. Arats now from the middle of the court. Backhand just out of Echeverry's reach. Benny makes this stop in the air. Rebote comes flying out. Turned by Lalu. Catch in the middle of the court. Benny. In that side wall, but Lalu sticks with it. Sends the rebote back inside. Benny moves up. Hard one, but Arat's backing up. He scooped it up. Arat's ducked out of the way. Lalu turns the rebote above his head. Benny moves down the inside. Crossing the wall again. Early call from Lalu. Sends another rebote right back to him. Benny plucks it off the side wall, reaching blind back overhead. Great stop. Aratz puts it between the Devils. Rebote saved by Echeverry. On the hop, Aratz picks it up, sends it back inside. It's dropping. Benny makes the stop.
Oh, what a catch.
Aratz deep in the corner, lifts it up. Not past Benny, though. Oh, Lalu rips it off the wall. Backhand coming up the middle powerfully, but Benny makes another great catch. Oh, late call. Benny got in there, makes the stop, sends it back. Now Aratz just beyond the 10 line. Rebote up the middle. It's with the catch, forehand. Tries to get it past Echeverry. No, cuts it off. Two-wall, follows, and it scores. What a two-wall that was. Gives the Devils their third point. And just like that, a 1-point deficit. Well, that's, we've seen those 4-1 leads dwindle in a hurry, and there it is, 4-3.
I remember we had a 5-0 this season at some point. We said, watch out. And
not all leads.
And the team that had 5 lost.
Echeverry takes a look. Rips it inside. Stopped by Aratz. Plays it deep. Long rebote. Just got it slapped up there.
Tough one.
A runner scooped by Benny. That's a high scoop. Now Aratz from the corner. Lalu on the right side saves the rebote. Right back to Benny, though. Aratz with the catch from the 11 line. Puts it inside. Benny waiting on it. This time able to pass. Lalu for the rebote. Good control. That cleared the screen. Echeverry to the outside. Just fires it as hard as he can. And Aratz scoops it up. Benny picked it up off the floor, rifles it inside. Aratz, another leaping grab. Backhand clears. Rebote coming out. Echeverry over the top into the pad.
Over the top.
And the pad is bad. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point here for Lalu and Aratz.
Such an important point. And the one thing that we haven't seen is an ace from Lalu.
And the last time that the Devils have lost 2 or more matches in a game day was back on October 28th against the Warriors too. It's an incredible run. They've won 5 game days in a row, but they drop this point here. They find themselves in an 0-2 hole with Urrutia Cabrera against Benetrix and Benny coming up next. Benny's going right back out there. Not too favorable for him. Benny lines it up on the right side. Now the forehand. Dropping. Clean miss by Lalu. There's the rebote on the back end. Got to keep playing through it. Forehand. Inside. Scooped up by Aratz. That was scary for a moment still. It didn't look like they were going, but no whistle. Keep playing.
100%. You can put your finger in the air as much as you want. If the judge didn't see it, it's not happening.
Big bounce. Benny goes up and controls it. What a stop there. Now Aratz from the middle of the court. This one crossing right to Benny. Keeps it low. Aratz in the corner alone. Scoops it up.
Call Lalu off.
Rebote hard to the inside. Oh, Aratz again. Great pickup. Backhand floated up high. Takes Benny out of it. Echeverry waiting on it. Hooks it into the pad.
Wow. Unexpected.
Point, set, and match. Lalu and Aratz get the win, and the Fireballs take a 2-0 lead. 6-4, 6-3, a straight set victory there for the Fireballs, Lalu and Aratz. And it's a commanding 2-0 lead as we head over to Division III doubles coming up next. Let's take a look at some replays. Outside placement here by Lalu. Ended up being a split placement and just tipped. Rabote to the outside. Boy, that was towards the end of set number one when Lalu turned it up. First the outside placement, and then I think you're going to see this 2-all Rabote. I mean, look at where, I mean, that is thrown legitimately from the 10 line. I mean, you don't see that every day. And maybe not every season. And then a carom here. Echeverry, I mean, heck of an effort. Got it up, but yep, just comes up a bit short. All under the inside, look at Aratz. Puts his body on the line, goes to the ground. Benny, great control here. Outside placement, but again, Lalu is right there. Makes the stop and scores with the forehand. At that point, it was 4-1, a little late run by the Devils, but in the end, 6-4, 6-3, and the second win up there for the Fireballs. First team to win 4 matches will advance to the championship, and the Fireballs, well, they're halfway there. Next match, Division 3, that's Urrutia and Cabrera against Benetrix and Benny. Then we'll go to Division 4 after Lalu and Ikeda against Nicholas and Kubala. So a couple of great matches the next two. And if the Fireballs win them both, they could end it. But again, the Devils win them both, and we're tied up 2-2 heading into the last portion of the game day. But the Devils have been fighting all year long. They've had a great comeback. They got to turn it up here once again. We got our winning Fireballs team over the cage. Lalu and Aratz, guys, what a big win there in straight sets. Aratz, what was the message to the team coming out on this playoff day?
Yeah, it's like we have to keep fighting, and that's it. I think that we are coming back to up. We don't do nothing, so it's we have to continue fighting because here is not nothing easy, and it's a lot of way to go. So let's go fighting and let's see.
Awesome, guys. Well, great start for you. 2 wins already. Great playing, guys. Thank you. Division 3 doubles coming up. Urrutia and Cabrera ready to take on Benetrix and Benny here. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third match of the game day, Division 3 doubles. The Fireballs lead the game day 2-0. Again, first 1 to 4 wins will advance to the championship. Representing the Fireballs, we have the team of Urrutia and Cabrera. And for the Devils, it's Benetrix and Benny. And no better team to send out here when you need a win. Benetrix and Benny tied for the best record of any doubles team for the Devils this year at 8-2. They need a win.
Cabrera on the backhand from the 12 line. Benetrix playing deep. Here's the backhand from the 10. Urrutia tip ball at the 9 line. First point of this match goes to Benetrix and Benny of the Devils.
And Benny coming out for back-to-back matches here. I don't think the Devils ever expected that they would be in an 0-2 hole in this situation. But, you know, we'll see here if that's good for Benny because he's feeling, you know, like he's coming off of a match, or if he'd rather take that rest because he was working hard.
Low runner to the inside, stopped by Benetrix. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Benetrix now from the 10. Rabote forehand. Beautiful catch by Benny on the left side. Here's the backhand. Cabrera's there. Benetrix, backhand. That's a good catch by Cabrera back at the 13 line. Benny now from the 11. Scoop by Cabrera. There's the backhand. Benetrix makes the catch. Costado to the inside, stopped by Cabrera. Backhand, caught by Benny. That ball was missed on the rebote. Second point for Benetrix and Benny of the Devils.
Benetrix has had just about as good of a first season as you could ask for here in Battle Court. Kills is one of the most important stats for a front quarter. I mean, he's second on the roster, only trailing Gaucheri, who's won a couple championships and hung a couple banners here. He's got 73 kills all year, does Benetrix, and his catch rate is above 97%, which is 7th. Top 10 in both. Not many players can say that.
Great and unique for a first season.
Yeah.
Urrutia on the catch. There's the 2-all, stopped by Benetrix.
Oh. Hope the basket and Benetrix are okay.
Ball is out of play. Front court judge is walking in the lives. That's a good thing. Urrutia and Cabrera are on the board.
Yeah, the basket had to have caught the net on the throw here. And that's exact. I mean, that could get dangerous. I'm glad that Benetrix was unscathed. And
Benetrix picks the serve, split placement, two players there. Costado 2-all, stopped by Benetrix, and what a catch by Cabrera. Benetrix snags the ball somehow on the forehand.
yeah, he's going the opposite way. I don't know how he controlled it.
Yeah, I have no idea how he made that catch. He ran past it. Benetrix now on the left side, backhand from the 8, low and hard to the inside, scooped by Cabrera.
Cabrera's been feeling it from that first match.
Urrutia from the 9. Benetrix midcourt, backhand. Here's Benny now from the 11 line. Rebote left side to the inside. Benetrix scoops it up on the left side. Here's Cabrera, backhand from the 11. Benny. What a catch off the sidewall.
Incredible.
Urrutia now from the 9. Powerful backhand caught on the forehand of Benetrix. Costado 2-all is in and scores. 3 points for the Devils. Benetrix and Benny.
And what's really amazing is, you know, Benetrix has all those kills, but he's done it in a variety of ways. He's top 10 in almost every category. Splitter, Filos, Dejadas, Costado kills. He's got 10 aces also, which is top 10, if you're curious about that. So, I mean, in every way, before the point, during the point, he's just a weapon.
And meanwhile, people were coming after me in the interview the other day about his being my MVP. I was criticized.
That was a biased opinion, though.
Back to the game.
Yeah.
Here's a catch by Benny on the forehand. Urrutia, Costado. Costado 2-all. Stopped by Benetrix. The 2-all scores. Benetrix and Benny with 4 points. Benetrix serves.
2-all again. Benetrix, I mean, yeah, that's not the best one we've seen Urrutia throw, and then he's going for it to the outside. There is contact, but he's made a pretty...
Yeah, you can't ask for
he's
interference
made an
at that
effort
point.
to go for the ball.
The ball's in the screen. He's almost at the screen. Cabrera on the backhand. Benetrix takes it in the air. Backhand to the outside. What a save by Cabrera. Here's Benetrix. Powerful throw. Will score. 5 points for Benetrix and Benny. Possible set point. I mean, the Fireball's got to, collect themselves first of all, because they're kind of all over the place. So really, collect yourselves. If you can't do it within this current set, then it finishes, you come back and reset. Backhand 2-all is off the court and out of play. Point and set for Benetrix and Benny.
Yeah, look, you know, you try to get back in the the set quickly. You go with the backhand 2-wall. Look, if it scores, great. If not, like you said, get back to the bench and reset.
I mean, Benetrix is... okay.
He's the spark that the Devils needed.
Big time. Big time. And it's a question of whether or not now Urrutia has that same ability. It's just a question of whether or not he can get it going or not. But wow, I mean, the show that Benetrix just put on, and Benny, of course, made a couple of spectacular catches here in the back. But Benetrix did some things that, yeah. And then even one that got screwed up, that one in the fence. Okay, that's the one where he was running the opposite direction. He caught it without bobbling it. Then he had the one where he made the catch and he went into the screen, but the effort was still there, much to the chagrin of the front court jump. Poor Tito. I mean, it's like, it's like that job pays hourly, and I can't think of a dollar amount you could give me to do that. Just saying.
How many zeros, Stu?
It would make sense for this program. We'll put it that way.
Well, there's the guy, Benetrix, and he really has been the most valuable member of this Devils team, and I can imagine he'll continue to be in the future. He's a Division IV player. I mean, I can tell you one freeze that's going to happen for sure. That's going to be Benetrix back in this division. 8-2 here with Benny, 8-2 with Rock, and it's added an undefeated single season too.
Now we have to see if the Fireballs collected themselves during that break.
Yeah, I mean, you can argue at this point that Urrutia and Cabrera are kind of, I don't want to say this, they're kind of playing with the house money here, because if they win this match, you take a 3-0 lead with, the Devils would have to win all of them and the tiebreaker to get back in the game day. They just came out a little bit too much energy.
Yes,
they felt too good.
Yeah.
They're like, let's end this thing right now, and it kind of backfired.
They were all over the place. That was the problem. Don't do that. You got to play.
See if they can get back, compose themselves a little bit more, and it's loud. I can barely hear you.
Really? I'll talk louder. There's the serve. We begin with an ace. First point goes to Urrutia and Cabrera.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to start off the set. Just a bullet of a serve crossing beyond the 12 line. Even Benny couldn't handle.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Benny on the catch, backhand to the inside. Wall to wall. Urrutia calls for the rebote. Backhand by Urrutia at the 9 line. Benetrix is there. Rebote back to the inside. Benny takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 8. That one's coming in low. What a rebote save. Drop shot. Urrutia takes off. He got there.
Watch out, Mike. Everyone's safe, Stu.
Wow. 2 points for Urrutia and Cabrera. So, number 1, he was on the ground. Here, he's on the ground. He makes a difficult rebote, and then he takes off.
I mean,
he gets this, and then with everything he has, again, he's thrown more balls, what seemingly is directly at Benetrix this season than...
And Benetrix is probably thinking, well, I'm glad I'm his friend, because what would he do if I wasn't?
I talked to them about it, and they both laughed.
He may have killed him by now.
They both laughed. I was like, what the hell are you laughing about? Ball under serve. Second serve must be good. I said, what are you laughing about? You're going to kill each other. So they just laughed. That's highlight.
The mindset of these young French players that have come in, they love it. They absolutely love the sport. Great energy and great enthusiasm.
Here's a catch by Benny. Here's the backhand. Benny from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote for the forehand of Benetrix. Rebote left side by Urrutia. Goes to the side wall. Benny's there. Cabrera, backhand to the inside. Benny on the run. Backhand from the 12. Benetrix now from the 9 line. Rebote forehand, too high. That hit the overhead screen. First point of the second set for Benetrix and Benny of the Devils. Yeah, this is a much more focused Urrutia and Cabrera. I mean, with Urrutia calling the shots from the front court, telling Cabrera when to take it.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, Benetrix's best opportunities were off of missed execution by the Fireball.
Yes.
So again, that goes back to just playing more conservatively and not giving him those opportunities from the outside.
Urrutia picks his serve, rifled it.
Yeah, that's a second bounce.
2 bounces ruled before the ball was caught. That was a near perfect execution of what we call a cortada by Urrutia. He serves.
That is a textbook definition.
Yeah.
Picks it, drops low, and it stays low the whole way. No chance for the backcourt, and no chance for Benetrix either.
Benetrix picks the serve. Here's the backhand with control. Cabrera's there. Benetrix, backhand from the 7. Benny on the forehand. He comes over the top. Cabrera from the 10. To the inside. Benny's there, deep in the backcourt. Urrutia calls for the rebote. Catch by Benetrix. Cabrera on the backhand. Rebote to the left side of Urrutia. Kicks to the inside. That ball goes off the frame of Benny Sesta. That's a 4th point for Urrutia and Cabrera. Urrutia will serve.
How many times do you see it? You know, the team comes out playing one style in the first set. They come back to the bench and they completely reset coming out for set 2. And that's what you're seeing with the Fireball.
That's what needed to happen if they have any chance, if they wanted any chance.
And not one ball has been thrown to the outer 2/3 of the court so far in this set. Right? Oh.
Cabrera struck with the ball. That is loss of point.
That's unfortunate.
That is a 2nd point for Benetrix and Benny.
And it counts the same as a perfect 2-all, you know?
Yeah, it does.
It's one up on the board for the Devils, and they needed something to stop the bleeding there in that run.
Backhand by Cabrera, low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Benny. Cabrera now from the 11 line. Rebote at the 8, high to the front wall. Benny makes the catch on the 4. There's a backhand by Benetrix. Powerful forehand by Urrutia. Benetrix is there. Urrutia, Rebote stays inside, so does Benetrix. Backhand from the 8. Benetrix with a hop. Backhand from the 10. Urrutia with a hop. Backhand from the 10. Rebote left side to the inside at the wall. Benny's there. Rebote forehand, 2 pass. Benny stops it at the 12. Rebote forehand. Benny picks it up high on the left side. What a save by Urrutia. Splitter will score for Benetrix. Split placement lands in. 3rd point for Benetrix and Benny. It's getting rough out there.
Well, if a player's throwing a split placement, to me, that's a sign that they're really reading the court well. You see Urrutia going out to the 2-wall. He breaks hard to the net, plays it right towards the cage, and gets it by Cabrera, too. Well thought out, well executed, and back to a 1-point deficit.
There's the backhand behind Cabrera. Benetrix calls for the rebote, plays it over the top. Cabrera from the 10. Rebote forehand by Benetrix, caught by Cabrera. Cabrera to the inside, Benny's there. Urrutia with rebote inside. Stopped by Benetrix. Rebote harder to the inside. Rebote forehand by Benetrix. Fine save. Caught in the air by Cabrera. Catch made on the forehand of Benny. Benny from the right side. Urrutia reaches back, makes the catch, rifles the backhand. Benny's there. Rebote forehand by Urrutia. Benetrix from the 8 line. Scoop by Cabrera. Big backhand. Passes. Rebote forehand. Urrutia makes the catch, winds up. Powerful costado inside. Benny alone for the rebote. He makes the save. Catch on the forehand of Cabrera. Cabrera with the scoop. Backhand. Caught on the forehand of Benetrix. Rebote dropping, saved by Urrutia. Big bounce, brought down by Benny. Rebote forehand. Benny's there. Powerful forehand rebote by Urrutia. Benetrix on the backhand.
What a stop.
Rebote comes to the 6th line, turned on the left side of Urrutia. What a scoop by Cabrera. Benetrix is there, backhand from the 7. This one's coming all the way out. Benny with a great catch at the 9, backhand to the inside. What a stop by Cabrera. Rebote thrown hard to the inside. Benny comes out looking for the rebote. Makes the save. Urrutia enters. Makes the catch. Rifles it inside. What a stop by Benny.
Got it in the air.
A great catch down low by Cabrera. Point continues. Benetrix to the inside. Rebote save. What a catch by Benetrix. Rebote save by Cabrera. This ball is in play.
That's a good one.
That ball lands in and scores. Perfectly thrown by Benetrix. 4-4 is the score. Benetrix has the serve for the Devils. Wow, what a point.
I mean, again, another sign that he's reading this court so well is he's throwing this 3-wall play. He knows that Cabrera's stuck inside. He knows that Urrutia is trying to get out to the net. So if he can elevate it, get it past Cabrera, that's going to open up off the back wall. And it's really not returnable when thrown well, as you saw there. 4-4.
Cabrera on the catch, backhand to the inside. Benetrix is there. What a catch by Cabrera. Backhand from the 11 to the outside. Rebote by Benetrix. Benny from the 12 line on the backhand. Rebote to the inside. Benny with the scoop, backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand, saved by Urrutia. Caught on the forehand of Benetrix. Low and hard, scoop by Cabrera. Urrutia off the wall, backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Benetrix looking for the rebote on the forehand, fires it straight back, and Cabrera makes the catch. Rebote left side, hard to the inside. Beautiful catch by Benny. Rebote for Urrutia again. High and inside, Benny's there. Low runner, picked up by Cabrera. Benetrix calls for the rebote, over the top. Urrutia cuts it off, winds up. Split placement stop by Yeah, he's safe. Benny makes the catch. Here's the backhand from the 10 line.
As you were saying, Stu. Oh, it's missed.
5 points for Benetrix and Benny. This is possible set and possible match point.
Well, I'll say it again. Good thing Benny and Arruti are friends, or else Cortada may have been a little lower. I mean, getting a little dangerous out there, but a lot of money on the line, 4-4. And how about that throw? Right on the wall by Benny, deep in the corner, and Cabrera's caught just about everything today. That's a first miss. Timely, untimely. Oh, and that's it.
Point, set, and
Just like
match
that.
for Benetrix and Benny, taking it in straight sets. 6-1, 6-4.
Wow, 5 in a row to close out the second set, and Benetrix and Benny end it right there. First win of the day for the Devils. We got a game day now heading into match number 4, Division 4 doubles. That's Lalu and Ikeda against Nicholas and Kubala.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Joined by our winners there, Benetrix and Benny, guys. Congratulations. You did it in the regular season. Now the playoffs here. Your team's in an 0-2 hole. Was there anybody you'd rather have out there than you two in that moment?
No, I mean, me and Benetrix feel super comfortable playing with each other. And, you know, that game was all Benetrix there. I was super tired from the previous match, and, you know, he really dominated that match.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, too. You're playing back-to-back. What's your mindset as you step out for the first one, and were you holding anything back, or what's going through your mind there?
No, I wasn't holding anything back, but I think, you know, being in the playoffs and, you know, in this situation, you kind of get, you know, tired quicker,
Sure.
and I think that's kind of what happened to me in the first one.
Yeah, awesome.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, big win there. First one of the day, and good luck the rest of the way, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Devils look to keep it going here, and again, sending out one of their strongest teams, Nicholas and Kubala, to take on Lalu and Ikeda. And Division 4 doubles here. Both of these teams very competitive all season long. They split the season series. Nicholas and Kubala won the first one in straight sets, and then Lalu and Ikeda won the rematch. However, that was Echeberry and Kubala. Nicholas was out that day. Although Nicholas is not, you know, natural front quarter, he's just so skilled, great catcher, that anytime you can have him out there on the court, it is just an asset to your team.
I'm just looking for a match in which someone almost doesn't get killed. I mean,
well, let's hope still.
So that was, I mean, Arruti was entering. Benny threw a forehand and went right in front of his face, right?
Yeah.
So, and then earlier today, Unda hooked a rebote that missed Alex by...
That was the first set of the day, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I just keep jumping in this chair, and I know I've worn something out because it doesn't roll as well as it used to.
It's coming loose. Oh, great matchup here. Both of these teams with a record of 7-3 in the regular season. See how they do here in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin match number 4, Division 4 doubles. Fireballs lead the game day 2-1. First team to 4 wins will win and advance to the championship. Representing the Fireballs, we have the team of Lalu and Ikeda. And for the Devils, it's Nicholas and Kubala. Lalu serves. We begin our 4th match with an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up.
Oh, Kubala was all over it. He got up there.
Kubala sends one up high. Here's Ikeda deep in the corner, makes the catch. Nicholas now from the middle of the court. Backhand from the 9. Crossing, Ikeda ducked. Lalu dug it out. Nicholas steps in front of it, shoots it low. The Cortada coming in. Ikeda moved up on it beautifully. Lalu backed up to the 10 line, blasted along the wall. Kubala got out of the way. Nicholas sweeping Robote save. Ikeda watching, Lalu backed up. Robote 2-wall to score. Tone setter there to begin our fourth match. Lalu and Ikeda strike first.
Looks like Lalu brought a couple of those shots from his last match to this match. I think he carries them in a bag.
Sends one up high. Lalu takes it in off the side wall. Match in the middle of the court. Kubala lifts it up high. Crossing. Lalu comes all the way back. Hits another 2-wall, but Nicholas is on this one. Shoots it low. Ikeda kind of in position, but that flies by and scores. Nicholas and Kubala tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, it's a little risky with Nicholas out there. He gobbled that up with his forehand and just, this doesn't cut open. Stops it, and a punishing forehand. Crossing the side wall and scoring by Nicholas. Well done.
Ikeda sends one up high. Kubala in the middle of the court. Great catch. Lalu sticks with the Robote, sends it up high. Nicholas cuts it off. Inside placement. Ikeda, nice stop on the right side. There by Nicholas, big backhand follows. Lalu working through some traffic, tracks it down at the 6, lifts it inside. Kubala gets under it. Catch overhead by Nicholas, back low and hard. It's a bullet. Ikeda reaching back into the corner, comes out with it. He hit again from the 11 line, forehand lifted up. Nicholas backs up. Lalu left side, Robote sticks along the wall. Kubala goes up, makes a catch. That backhand narrowly clears the screen, but coming back to Lalu. Oh, that stayed along the wall where it scored. Lalu and Ikeda lead 2-1.
Ikeda looks pretty much well like he did last time we saw him out on the court. Moving well to the ball, court positioning is excellent, making the catches. Trying to set his front quarter up to kill it.
And again, this is the best team, at least record-wise, for the Fireballs, too. It's just so that the matchup is one of the best teams for the Devils. Very even, though, with both of these teams. And a couple of guys playing out of position. Nicholas in the front for one, and Ikeda in the back for the other. Kubala from the 13 line, floats it back up. Now Ikeda from the inside. Lalu, Robote dropped to Nicholas's feet. Ducked out of the way. Kubala from the backcourt lifts it up high, but Lalu cuts it off in the middle of the court. Over the top. Kubala with a great scoop, backing up. This one sticks along the wall. Nicholas picks it off. Backhand coming in, riding the numbers. Ikeda reaches down low. This one up high. Lalu watches Ikeda. Makes a catch from the 11. Forehand. Dropping. Kubala steps up. Makes the play. To the left side. Sticks along the wall again for Kubala. Ikeda got out of there late. Lalu sends Robote up the middle. Nicholas has got space. It's a carom. Oh, but Ikeda from the outside makes the catch, coming back where it's scored. Splitting up the Devils to give them a 3-1 lead.
The communication between Lalu and Ikeda, sorry to drop on you like that, but the communication between the two, as soon as he knew that Nicholas was in position to make that, as soon as he's sending Ikeda to the outside, Ikeda's already moving in that direction. Great court instincts and court positioning by Ikeda. Perfect communication with Lalu.
Under serve, first fault, second serve coming up.
What? Who's yelling?
Robote left side, coming up the middle. Now Nicholas. Ooh, Ikeda drops it just above the pad. Nicholas moves in, takes a look, scopes out the defense, delivers it low. Oh, Ikeda stepped in front of it late. Makes the save. Another one coming up the middle. What a scoop on the right side. Now Kubala sends it over Ikeda's head, pushes Lalu out of the way to save the Robote. Kubala, great control, backhand to Ikeda, sticking inside at the 12 line. Catch by Ikeda, rips it off the wall, backhand comes in. Clears the screen now, Nicholas from the outside, turns it back up the middle for Ikeda. Ikeda elevates his throw.
Beautiful
Kubala
catch.
lines it up off the side wall. Beautifully played. Now Kubala slows things down, lifts it up, crosses the wall, back to Ikeda. Ikeda reaching in again, has it crossed. This one stopped on the right side of Kubala. Forehand crossing, Lalu getting involved, backs up to cut it off. Ikeda again up the middle, passing Nicholas. Robote sent back inside on the hop. Ikeda gets there. Tough one. Oh, Kubala reaching up, makes the play.
It's a great catch.
Ikeda from the inside, picked off. Nicholas is there, lines it up. Ikeda watching. Lalu has to turn it above his head. It's going to have a bounce on it. Kubala reaches up high. Forehand clears, back inside. There's Ikeda. Great pick there along the sidewall. Lalu now blasts the backhand. Cutting along the wall. Nicholas got it, flicks it past, wall to wall. Wonky Robote. Yeah, that's missed. Second point for Nicholas and Kubala of the Devils. They serve.
I don't think even the ball knew what it was doing coming off the Robote on this one. That's a peculiar bounce. And earlier I was commenting, I don't know how. I looked out in the audience and someone was yawning. How the hell can anybody yawn in here? The excitement on the court, great announcing by you. This music, which is enough to make anyone happy.
It's got to keep, That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. It keeps anyone up, right, Stu? Not the place to bring in an infant, but that's good. It means it's loud. Ball missed there along the side wall. 4 points for the Fireballs. Catch inside there by Kubala. What a stop, charging down. Ikeda, all he can behind this throw between the Devils. Robote now, saved on the back end. Ikeda reaching back behind him, pulls it off the back wall. Forehand now. Nicholas stepped in front of it to cut it off. Now Ikeda, backhand kicks to the outside. Kubala's there as well, makes the stop. Forehand. Flown in the middle of the court, Ikeda's on it. Comes over the top. Nicholas has time to run under it. Cortada stays low. Ikeda's right there. Now Ikeda from the 11 line. Only came on this forehand. Oh, Kubala. Tough grab. Long Robote. Nicholas lays it back inside for Ikeda. This one lifted up for Kubala now. Ikeda gets there outside, over the top again. Nicholas steps in front, makes the high scoop, delivers the backhand, caught in the air by Ikeda. Now Kubala. Up the middle, Ikeda steps in with the right side. over Nicholas's head, but he stays with the rebote. That caught the corner, scooped by Lalu. 2-wall, opens and scores. Lalu and Ikeda have 5 points and a possible set point.
That's a pretty good example of how it should be done. The back quarter keeps the ball in play, keeps it alive until the front quarter is in a position to throw a shot. Nicholas is basically just raising his hands like, what am I supposed to do? You know, he didn't have the shot. Lalu had it.
Hard serve taken by
Great catch.
Ikeda plucks it off the sidewall, but Nicholas able to cut it off. Oh, runner inside. Ikeda ducking. Lalu sends it up. Nicholas moves in. 2-wall, 2 wide. Point and set. The Fireballs win it 6-2. 2 minutes. Come back and play our second set.
And once again, you're watching Battle Court live from Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 4th match for these playoffs. We are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Lalu in his 2nd match of the evening, continuing with his focus, dominance, getting some feedback there from Maratz. Ikeda, catch after catch after catch after catch after catch in the back. Doing a great job supporting his front quarter. And the Fireball side of the Players Cage. See Benny in the hoodie, Echeberry. Kabbalah getting some feedback from Benetrix.
We gotta get through this set. Let's go, bro.
Something about biceps in this sport. No, it is really a thing. Apparently, Benetrix was having some cupping done. Either that or he met someone nice here in Florida, well, away from France.
How about Ikeda, too, in the backcourt? You know, not his position. And he has stepped up there.
I was commenting on it. It's like Ikeda just catch after catch after catch, setting up his front quarter.
And, you know, you have to mention Lalu as well. I mean, in that final game day for the Fireballs where it was win or go home.
He won. Yeah.
He was on a different level, and that's carried over to today in the first match. He's been extra aggressive, and really the opportunities have worked in his favor. See what they got here in set number 2. Halfway to winning this match are the Fireballs. They lead the game day 2-1. If they win this one here, one more sends them to the championship. The serves, we begin. Set 2. Nicholas now a little bit deeper this time at the 10 line.
Wow.
Lalu comes flying back, makes a great stop. You get it out just beyond the 10 line. Backhand opens up. Kubala from the middle of the court. Plays it high, crosses the wall, right back to Ikeda.
Ikeda and Kubala in the back here have just been superb with their catching.
Runner inside. Ikeda steps up and sends it deep. Ikeda pulls it in along the sidewall. Backhand. Oh, Nicholas not going to let him pass. Goes up for it. Lalu calls him off. Saves the rebote. Big bounce. Kubala works through. Ikeda to make the play. Inside placement. That's dropping. Kubala's got it. Right off the floor, basically. Rebote now left side. A little bit higher with a bounce. Kubala calls him off. Ball now from the 11 line, sends it up. Ikeda lines it up on the right side. Ikeda from the 11, that one keeps cutting in. Kubala reaches. Now back to Ikeda. He's at the 11. Sends it up high, a little extra behind this throw. Rabote coming out. Nicholas. Right back to Ikeda. Ikeda reaches down low again. Oh, Nicholas right to his forehand. Crosses a little more side wall. Great angle. That ball is out of play.
Great effort.
First point of set 2 goes to the Devils.
I mean, he caught it. He stopped it in his cest. I mean, just... and you see where he makes this catch? Okay, so usually when he catches between his legs, it's behind him. But that was excellent.
Rabote left side. Well, that one dropped in the corner. And scores for the Fireballs. Yeah, just drops right in the Chua there. And again, not all the most predictable, but that's where they're trying to hit every time, Stu, and they found it there. Wow.
What a
that
catch.
That ball just stuck in Kubala's basket off a blasted serve, inside placement. Another one, Kubala goes up. Great catch. Oh, Ikeda climbed the wall, came down with the ball. Now Nicholas, forehand, kicks right back to Lalu's Costado. It's a drop shot. Not droppy enough. Nicholas takes off, shoots it inside. Scoop by Ikeda. Nicholas sweeping Rabote. Oh, Lalu with a blind catch. It's a carom, and it scores. 2 points for the Fireballs.
I mean, he did that in the previous match too. He comes up with these clutch catches and then kills it.
Well, he got Nicholas going the other way. I mean, what a great time to throw it, because you're certainly not going to expect to carom after a catch like that. Look at Nicholas. I mean, takes 3 steps back to the inside before he recognizes the 2-all. And rightfully so. I mean, I wasn't thinking that was coming in either. Kubala to the inside, lifts it up. There's Lalu. Big backhand coming way out. Nicholas now from the 4-line, turned inside, catch in the air. Ikeda reaching back, great stop. Now the backhand dropping low, scoop by Nicholas. Inside, placement is scooped up by Ikeda. Somehow on the right side. Ikeda over the top here. Hits it by Nicholas. Kubala goes up all the way along the back wall. The Lalu drop shot there will score. Soft touch makes it 3-1 in favor of the Fireballs.
A great catch and then a great effort to try to chase that down by Kubala. Kubala goes all the way to the front wall to try to stop this drop shot. It's getting a little tense out there, huh? I mean, it seems tense. It's always tense in the announcer's booth.
That goes without saying.
I mean, since you got here anyway, but before it was, basket of flowers. Ay, 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 ay.
That serve is out of play. First fault, second serve coming up.
That was a bad joke, too. Followed by a terrible serve.
The metal holds, so that's good.
That's true. And Andrew's been like a fresh coat of paint back here, so.
Oh, that is a double fault. Second point there for the Devils now. Nicholas and Kubala serve. Been a few double faults today for the Fireballs, but first for Lalu, and 3-1-2 against Nicholas, who's not all too aggressive and picking these serves. That's a head scratcher, but just a miss. Kubala here from the 11, puts it right on the wall, ripped off. There's Lalu. A bullet. Kubala stops it at the 12. Nicholas, low runner inside. Lalu comes cross court, cuts it off. Now the backhand for Kubala. Sent high to the inside. Ikeda got out of the way. Lalu sends it up the middle. Forehand, kicking back to Ikeda's right side. Shoots it inside from the 10. Kubala running out of space, still made the grab. Now Nicholas forehand crossing. Oh, came to Ikeda in the air. He made the catch, fires it back. Now Kubala. Placement inside. Lalu gets under it, puts it right on the wall. Nicholas takes it off, controls the throw. Now Ikeda. Leaping grab inside by Nicholas once more. Rabote missed. Lead back to 2 here for the Fireballs, 4-2. Wow, rare miss by Nicholas there inside. I mean, just seemingly like unsuspecting forehand Rabote just missed it.
That's really all you can say about it. Just missed.
No. Here's Ikeda inside. Backhand, oh, that kicked up and out of play. Fireballs have got it to 5 points. They've got a possible set and possible match point here. Looking to take a 3-1 game day lead. And first to 4 will advance to the finals.
Surprising, surprising.
Tough serve handle there by Kubala. What a stop. Ikeda waiting for it inside, sends it up high and deep. Kubala not going to let it pass, though. Back of the 12, keeps it along the wall for Ikeda now. Backhand. Kubala lifts it back up. Ikeda's there, up a little further at the 11. He's trying to pass. This time does. Get it overhead. Nicholas. Rabote right back to Ikeda. And now from the 12 line, that opens. Nicholas makes the stop, shoots it inside. That scores.
Ikeda
3 points for the Devils.
Ikeda.
I'll let you take it. You got it, Stu.
Ikeda knew it was beat, but man, he's still trying to make this catch. Oh, okay. So between the legs is one thing, but between his legs and the wall, bold.
Ooh, what a stop as that one crossed late. It puts it back on the wall. Kubala's right there, lines it up. Fine stop overhead. This one sticks low, ripped off the wall. Ikeda. Lane clears. Kubala sends the backhand through it. Ikeda back inside, makes the catch in the air. Now Nicholas backed up to the 9. Lines it up. Re-wall play. Lalu comes back in to save the Rabote. It's dropping. Kubala stepped up there. Coming back out. Nicholas puts it right on the wall. Ikeda in front of his face makes a tough catch. Nicholas runs around it again, shoots it inside. Ikeda's there, but Lalu calls him off.
This is coming out.
That's a big backhand. Lalu stays with it, but it's too high. Up and out of play. That's 4 points now for the Devils, hanging around here.
So much power that just kicks up in the overhead screen. Still possible match point.
Was 5-2. And now 5-4.
No such thing as a safe lead. And that's the loudest that I've ever heard team captain Arats yell.
It's an important point. He knows it. Back into the inside. Nicholas gets up there. Now Ikeda. That one takes Kubala to the middle of the court. Forehand crossing, lined up by Lalu. The backhand coming in low. Nicholas cuts it off. Lalu now from the 9 line. Back in the corner. Kubala gets under it. Floats it out of the numbers. Lalu backing up into position. That one clears the screen. Ikeda handles that one in the air, trying to pass. Ooh, Kubala reaches behind him. Keeps the match going. What a
beautiful
stop
catch.
Taken off the wall there by Kubala again. Ikeda up a little bit further, this time at the 10 line. Puts it inside. Kubala waiting for it. Catch in the middle of the court. Kubala lines this one up, sends it back to Lalu. Nicholas picks up the pace here. Back inside. Look at Ikeda go up for it. Nice grab. Now Nicholas winds it up. Forehand. Crosses the wall. Ikeda got out of there. Lalu sends Robote up. It's got a big bounce, and Kubala controls it.
Great catch by Kubala. Really good.
Backhand. Sticks along the wall the whole way. Nicholas turns it on the backhand. Beats the fireballs inside, but Lalu has it on the back end. Puts it up the middle. There's Kubala. From the 11, looking to pass. Oh, not past Ikeda. He rips it back at the 13. Now Nicholas looking to clear some space. Forehand inside. This one's dropping and scoring. 2 bounces ruled. And a 5th point for the Devils here. So, if the Fireballs win it, they will win the match. If the Devils win, we will go to a 3rd set. 3 straight points to keep him in it. You can see clearly there 2 bounces before he could save that Robote.
And also a big wet spot there on the 11 line. Sorry, the player was not the wet spot. He left a wet spot when he got up. I want to be clear about that.
The remaining matches today, for those looking ahead, we got Division 5 doubles up next. Joseph and Ikeda against Benetrix and Rock. Then Aruti and Arats against Echeverry and Nicholas. And if we need a 7th and final match, which will be a 1-set tiebreaker, that will be Joseph and Ikeda against Benetrix and Rock again. But the Devils here have a chance to push this to a 3rd set and may not even need that tiebreaker. Kubala. What a tough backhand, peeled off the side wall. It's time for the middle of the court. Looking to pass. Lalu calls him off, handles the Robote, but it's too high. We got a 3rd set coming up here in just 2 minutes. Wow, Nicholas and Kubala win it 6-5. Yeah, Fireballs, I mean, they have to feel like they let one slip right there. 5-2, a chance to win their 3rd match of the game day. And instead, we've got a 3rd set coming up, and if the Devils win it, we could be tied.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
How about the response from Nicholas and Kubala both? I mean, Nicholas all season, but Kubala is the one that really made a couple of those unforced errors early in that 2nd set. After he threw one up on the overhead screen to bring it to 5-2, he was flawless. Nicholas the same. And they did it without throwing a whole bunch of shots. More conservative play for this team, and that's kind of been their MO the last couple of seasons. They catch one more ball than their opponents, and you're seeing it, well, in that 2nd set and really the last half of that 2nd set. And on the flip side here for the Fireballs, how often do we see a team that is in control of a set and they just get complacent the last half of the set, and they don't throw that many shots. They don't put any pressure on the defense, and point by point, their opponent comes back and ultimately wins it. You know, it's amazing. I mean, we see this so many times throughout the season, and it is just a lot easier said than done to get back into the match when you're reeling and lost a couple points in a row. A huge comeback for the Devils. a chance to not only win this match, but could win the game day in regulation without having to go to a tiebreaker now. And before that last 4-point run, Kubala had really struggled today. I mean, in the first match wasn't great. Second match, a bunch of errors, but he stepped up when the team needed it most. See what he's got coming out here to begin set number 3. Fireballs are eager to begin this set. They're already out there, as is Nicholas. Kubala will be following.
I never
Right
thought,
about now.
I never thought, like,
There's the
one of our
whistle,
own Magic City
and we'll
people would
begin
be the
set number
biggest
3.
Fireball fan.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set of this match. Malu and Ikeda will have the serve. Kubala just tying back in, ready to go.
Everybody on the court knows the importance of this set. No question about that.
Low serve, set 3 has begun. And a catch inside by Lalu, pretty deep there at the 10. Kubala out from the 12 line, keeps this one inside. Oh, Ikeda got out of there late. Rabote saved by Lalu. Ikeda deep into the backcourt, lifts the right side. Nicholas steps in front, cuts it off. And it's tipped into the corner. First point is set 3 to the Devils, Nicholas and Kubala.
For those of you who can't be with us tonight, I'm looking out in the audience, and we occasionally see highlight players, Pierre and Felix. 2 greats of the sport joining us tonight.
Backhand floated up into the corner. Look at Ikeda running back with it, makes the stop. Nicholas keeps the pressure on, shoots it low and hard, picked up deep in the corner. Kubala handles that one on the left side, backed up. There's Lalu, this time at the 11.
Wow, powerful throw.
Ball tipped in the corner. That's 2 straight for the Devils here to begin set 3.
Ikeda, who has not missed a ball tonight, has had 2 misses now again. Sounded like Lalu was calling him off just as he was making that catch. And it wasn't like he's going to pull away.
No. Not at that point.
No way.
This one crossing to the inside, dug out by Nicholas. Here's Ikeda moving in. Trying to pass, Kubala handles. Kubala from the outside, sends it up high. That one crosses back right to Ikeda. Rote left side, that one on the wall. Kubala goes up with it, makes a fine stop. That hits in the corner. Lalu all alone for this Rabote. Big bounce. Look at Nicholas coming cross court. Now Ikeda steps up from the 10. Kind of elevated that one, and Kubala made him pay, made the catch in the air. Left side Rabote, big bounce, controlled in the middle of the court. Kubala now, forehand clears, crosses. Now Lalu set up. High bouncing Rabote. Lalu can only save it above his head. Turned back inside.
Wow.
Scooped up by Lalu. Now Kubala sends it back. Lalu cuts it off. Backhand into the corner. Now Ikeda on the right side. Catch along the side wall. Rabote there, stopped up overhead. Kubala now from the 13, tries to put it on the wall. He does. Ikeda calls for Lalu, comes back to make the save. Now Nicholas darts inside, cuts it off, sends it right back to Ikeda. Ikeda now just beyond the 11, comes over the top. Nicholas steps back and steps in front of it. Robote inside, big bouncer, controlled up high by Kubala. Keeping Robote, caught at the 11. Ikeda pushes it back up the middle. Kubala lines it up. Ikeda on the right side, crossing again. Nicholas stays with the Robote, sends it. It's dropping, but Ikeda steps up. Scoop deep in the backcourt. Now Ikeda. Kubala ducked out of there late. Nicholas, not a lot of time to react, made the save. Akaram is blasted in,
what a
picked
stop.
off the net, sends it overhead. Ikeda
Look at
with
that
a shot,
read.
but the Robote is too high. Devils take a 3-0 lead.
Had half of it right. Got into position perfectly, just not able to complete the throw. We saw that earlier in the evening, not with Ikeda. I forgot who it was. Great stop, powerful throw. Team owner jumping out of her seat. Ikeda's positioning is perfect. Just couldn't control it.
Catch inside there. Here's Kubala. Catch in the middle of the court. Kubala now just beyond the 12 line. High to the inside. Ikeda now. Kubala steps up. Out at the 11. Puts it back on the wall. Ikeda rips it off. We get it now all the way backed up to the wall. Kubala plays it right back to him. Back orders trading here. Now Kubala sends it up. Ikeda reaches in, takes it off the wall. Ikeda, extra power behind this one. Passing now, Robote left side, turned inside all alone. Makes the stop. Outside placement, lands in. Nicholas tracks it down, shoots it low, crossing the wall, right back to him. Kubala now steps up. He's at the 11. Floats it up high. That's stuck inside. Ikeda didn't want it. Lalu sends a big Robote up to the 5 line. Nicholas off his footing makes the save. Lalu another one. Can't get power behind this. Nicholas cuts it off. Way up in the front. Ikeda comes flying in. Now Kubala just charging down the inside. Sends it deep. Ikeda watching it. Lalu in there for the Robote. Forehand clears. Ikeda now backhand right on the wall. Stop. There's Nicholas. Catch on the left side of Ikeda. Keeps it going. Kubala stayed with the rotate. Now Nicholas has it back up. So Alou crashing into the side wall. Now Kubala a little bit deeper. Higher to the inside for Ikeda. Now Kubala steps up, makes the catch from the 11. Ikeda gets up there. Tries to slow it down for the moment, but Lalu picks the pressure back up. Big backhand comes shooting off the wall, comes up on Nicholas, and he turns it.
Lalu called him off.
With a big bounce, Kubala handled the floating catch. This one a little harder and lower just above the pad. Lalu, there's a 2-wall. Nicholas.
Oh, you just hope he's okay.
Tripped up in the net. That will score for the Fireballs. That'll get them their first point and the serve.
Again, the aggressive play by Lalu gets a point up on the board for them.
Yeah, you can see he's holding on to the net as he's falling over.
Yeah, a lot happened there.
And after a pretty lengthy rally, Lalu just felt like he kind of sent one. I mean, just said, you know, We got to make something happen. They're not giving us any opportunities, and made them pay. That serve kicked up, the ace. Gives him 2 points.
We know he does it. He did it there, the ace.
Look at this serve. That's above the first set of panels that are on the side wall.
Yeah, that's nothing on Kubala. I mean, that's just a perfect serve.
Over serve, first fault, second one coming up.
Went back to it. Worked the first time.
Second serve is good there. Kubala lifts the backhand up. Past Ikeda. Now the rebote coming out while Lou sends it inside. Catch by Nicholas in the middle of the court. Walu, rebote saved to the inside. Now Kubala on the bounce, picks it up. Floats it up high, looking to pass. Now Ikeda takes it in. Nicholas shoots it in, low and hard. Ikeda all the way backed up, makes the stop on the right side. Kubala, good read, stepped up. Catch in the middle of the court. Kubala lifts the right side. Oh, through Ikeda's legs. That's clean. And the rebote saved back end.
No, that's a tough one.
Devils scrambling. Nicholas puts it just above the pad. Walu, inside placement. Tough rebote. Turned up above his head. That's going to land in. Oh, Walu's got it along the net. Sends it inside. Tough one. Nicholas
what a
is
save.
there. Great positioning. Ikeda drops it low. Nicholas just did get to it. Big backhand coming in. Will Walu get out there? He does. Turns it low. It's scooped up by Kubala. This one takes him to the outside. Kubala sends it up high. Crosses the wall. Walu in position. Makes the save. One dropping. Nicholas just did get up to it. Walu comes across the court, lifts it back. Now Kubala. Ikeda sidearm play. Crossing. Nicholas, off his footing there to save the rebote. He did get to it. Oh, pulse, knuckling the whole way. Kubala handles. Puts it back up the middle for Ikeda. Shoots this one off the side wall. Picked up on the bounce. To the outside, Kubala gets there. Now Ikeda moving up and dropped it. 4 points for the Devils, lead back to 2. And again, it's got to be so deflating after such a long rally and you miss one that you've caught thousands of times. And again, what's held truce to is in this third set, we've seen, what, one shot?
Yeah. Again,
I mean, it's been nothing, really.
It doesn't have so much to do with conservative play as much as they're not seeing the shots.
Yeah. Big rebote there, Ikeda letting it pass. Walu saves it on the back end. Forehand crossing to the inside. Walu goes down, puts it just above the pad. Kubala now. Ikeda. Ball moves in, puts it right on the wall. Ikeda's gonna duck. Walu sends it from the left side. Now Kubala from the middle of the court. Ikeda, Portada. Oh, Nicholas not fooled, he got there. Now Walu comes flying back in, sends it up the middle. Kubala stands in, handles that powerful throw. Now the rebote for Walu. Great control from the 7 line. Right back to Kubala. It's a high lofting rebote. Big bounce is tipped. Fireballs get one back. They have 3. And how about Kubala? I mean, really, from 5-2 down in the second set, he has been outstanding.
Absolutely. One great catch after the next.
Serve
what
came up and in on Kubala, stuck in the basket. It clears the screen. Lalu, though, up at the 5 line, whips it inside. Coming back on Nicholas. He turns it up the middle. Catch by Lalu. But dropped it as he went to make the throw. 5 points for the Devils. They have a possible set, possible match point here.
Phenomenal catch by Lalu. I don't know that he ever had control over it after he made the catch. No. That ball rolled out on the backswing.
Catch inside. Here's Kubala from the 11. Sends it up. Now Ikeda. Bote left side by Nicholas. It's got a big bounce. It's kicking way up.
That's quite a catch by Ikeda.
Saved the match there. Oh, catch in the air by Nicholas. Backhand. Just out of reach of Ikeda. Bote comes flying off the back wall. Turned inside. Coming back to Nicholas. He lays it up. Lalu steps in front of it. Over the top inside. Kubala goes up with it. Makes a nice catch. That backhand narrowly clears. Nicholas just got out there, right up the middle. A little bit out of position. Ikeda trying to get it to Kubala. Oh my!
What a catch.
Yeah, got the foot out of the way, made a creative catch. Kubala inside from the 12 line. This one crossing and dropping. It's a rebote for Lalu. Sticks along the wall.
Again.
Kubala mistimed the jump. Doesn't matter. He comes down with the ball. One more up the middle. Ikeda on the right side again, over the top. Looking for a bounce. Not going to get it that time. Lalu lines it up, keeps it low. Crossing. Oh, Kubala just rips it off the numbers. And it's tipped. Point, set, and match. The Devils come back, win it in 3 sets. 6-3 in the third. What a comeback for the Devils, down 5-2 in the second set, and they overcome that deficit to tie up the game day 2-2. Division 5 doubles coming up next. Benetrix and Rock take on Joseph and Ikeda. Let's take a look at some replays here. Forehand to the inside here, crossing the wall and gets it by Ikeda. Look at that one, yep. Would have been cool, but hard to catch it.
I don't know how he would have thrown it. Yeah.
Diving save there, and you could just see narrowly that second bounce before Lalu saved the rebote, and the ref indicating so. Kubala, just visiting, ducks out of the corner. In time, Karam here by Lalu, and look at the defense. Nicholas makes the stop, and then makes him pay on the back end.
Got the team owner out of her chair yelling at him.
Prime opportunity, he converted. And inside here, rebote by Nicholas. Caught. Lalu, oh, you can just see the ball bouncing around and ultimately out of the basket before he made the throw. And in the end, it's the Devils that come back, get the win 6-3 in the third and final set. And there we are, 2-2 through our first 4 matches. Division 5 doubles up next, then Division 1. And if we need it, Division 5 will be the tiebreaker. We got our winners, Nicholas and Kubala, joining us in the cage. Kubala, I mean, down 5-2 in that second set. How did we get here talking after this win?
It's the mustache. 100% I guarantee it's
Absolutely.
a mustache.
It's the number one key to playing good highlight. It's a mustache.
And I was going to ask you what happened to Nicholas's, because he's had sported one. What happened to Nicholas's mustache?
He honestly was my inspiration behind this.
And then he shaved.
Yeah, he was too afraid to wear it out in public, so I had to carry the tradition for him.
Well, awesome. Back to the highlight, though. I mean, what was it that refocused you guys late in that second set? Because it seemed like you flipped the switch and it was all Devils after that.
Yeah, Nicholas just told me to focus up. He's like, that last one doesn't matter. Focus this one, this one, this one. And I just kept telling myself, you know, when it was 5-2, I was like, all right, it's 5-5. I got nothing to lose. Let's go. And I just kept telling myself that, and we made it back to 5-5 and got it.
Well, what a big win for you guys there. Even on the game day, 2-2. Good luck in these last couple matches. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Go Devils.
Division 5 doubles, and the Devils bring out arguably their strongest team all season. That is Benetrix and Rock as they take on Joseph and Ikeda. Benetrix and Rock 8-2, best record in this division. Joseph and Ikeda 2-8, the worst records in this division.
Ikeda just played the last match, yes?
And Ikeda back-to-back here. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin match number 5. The game day score is tied 2-2. First one to 4 will advance to the championship. Representing the Fireballs, we have the team of Joseph and Ikeda. And for the Devils, Benetrix and Rock.
Joseph serves, we begin. Here's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Ikeda looks for the rebote, forehand rebote. Benetrix, backhand from the 8. Ikeda from the 10. Ikeda on the backhand. Rock is there. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Cortada. Benetrix caught it.
Somehow.
I mean, I don't know how the hell he caught it, but he caught it. And I think that even Ikeda was shocked. It's a beautiful cortada.
I mean, crossing late and low. I mean, that's about as perfect as you could throw it. And, you know, sometimes good defense beats good offense.
Here's the backhand by Ikeda, high and hard to the inside. Benetrix, backhand. Outside placement, stopped by Joseph. Just goes high and hard to the front wall. Benetrix is there. Ikeda catches it at the 9 line. Rebote forehand to the inside. Benetrix back to the 11 line to take it on the bounce and threw it into the pad. Oh. That's a point for Joseph and Ikeda. Joseph will have the serve. That was very un-Benetrix-like. I mean, dude, so if you're catching the ball back at the 11 line, you're a front quarter, catch it in the air, first of all. You're not taking balls on the bounce back there. Here's a catch by Rock. Backhand to the inside. Ikeda, low and hard again. Ikeda on the rebote. Does not pass Benetrix. Benetrix from the forehand. Rebote 2-all by Ikeda. Stopped by Benetrix. 2-all return, lands in and scores. The second point for Benetrix and Rock of the Devils. Benetrix serves.
The one thing that Benetrix doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to feed Joseph on the outside. That's a way that they could lose some points that they don't really have to. If he just passes Ikeda, forces them to rebote after rebote, he'll get an opportunity eventually that he'll be comfortable enough to kill it. Well done and well thought out here. 2-1 lead early for the Devils.
Powerful backhand by Benetrix. Rebote coming in low. Ikeda makes a save. Scoop by Benetrix. Cortada. Stop! But not held on to by Ikeda. It's a third point for Benetrix and Rock of the Devils.
You just said you never want to be taking the ball on the bounce at the 11 line, and you'd respond with, well, I was at the 9 line. I wasn't at the 11.
9 lines slightly better, but not by much.
Semantics, you know.
By 2 lines.
Okay.
It's 2 lines better.
I was not at the 11. But he made the catch. That's all that matters.
There's a backhand by Rock. Ikeda plays the rebote.
Oh, dangerous. Wow.
Drop shot.
That's nasty.
Scores.
That really is. Takes guts to run up on a ball like that. I mean, it's floating above his head, and he attacks with no fear. And look, you get rewarded with an opportunity to. He's got all
That's
that
a beautiful
court
combination.
inside.
It really is.
To have that level of control and throw a shot is impressive.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good.
And now you're in a position here with the game day tied 2-2. Benetrix and Rock won both matches in the regular season in straight sets. If they win this one here, the Fireballs are going to need to beat this team to win the game, to advance to the championship. That's why that last match was so important.
Ikeda midcourt, backhand. Rock's there. Rock now from the 11 line. Little clip off the side wall. Ikeda will keep this on the forehand. Low to the inside, and Benetrix makes the catch. Backhand to the corner. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. That ball is tipped by Benetrix. Second point for Joseph and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Joseph serves.
He's just been making all those tough catches up in the front court as Benetrix throughout the match. It's the first one that he's just kind of tipped.
No, his catching is, well, your statistics show that he's, I mean, catch.
One of the best
He's
on the
all
roster.
over all of the statistics. Fault, miss serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Benetrix picks the serve, split placement, lands in and scores. 5 points for Benetrix and Rock. Benetrix serves.
Seeing it well. I mean, he knows Ikeda is going to be inside, maybe looking for a drop shot, and that's exactly what he's doing. You see how he's moving up, expecting the inside placement. Joseph is going to the net, and there's space between them. Benetrix found it.
Here's the catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Benetrix winding up. Ikeda gets in there, makes the catch, backhand. Benetrix calls for the rebote. Ikeda takes it on the bounce at the 7. Passes. Backhand by Rock, a little clip off the side wall. Ikeda's there for the rebote to the inside. Benetrix got to it, did not have contact with Rock. Benetrix to the outside. Hard throw.
Wow.
What a rebote save by Ikeda.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that will score. That is point and set to Benetrix and Rock. 2 minutes go on the board, come back out, play our next set.
So, Benetrix and Rock, as they have all season long, delivering there in set 1, 6-2.
As I'm looking at the schedule, Andrew, which I know you have the same one in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Talk to me, Stu. What's going on?
All right.
What's going through your head?
What's going through my head is, so Ikeda played the last match.
Yes.
It went 3 sets. It was hard fought, and they lost.
Yes.
But he caught great.
He did.
He's playing this match, and he's doing a lot of work in this match. So if they lose this match, Benetrix and Rock win.
So yeah, if they lose this match, they got to win the next 2. Do the fireballs.
Urrutia and Arats. If Urrutia and Arats win, then Ikeda's going to be back out.
Again, how the schedule works out, all 6 matches are on the schedule, all 6 ranks of doubles. First team to win 4 matches will win. And we could be in the scenario where if we're tied 3-3 after all 6 matches are played, then there will be a 1-set tiebreaker chosen by the higher seeded team in the regular season. The Devils were the 2nd place finisher. Fireballs were 3rd, so the Devils got to choose that extra match, which will be Division 5 doubles. And I mean, based on the way that they're playing now, you can see why. It's just that matchup of Benetrix against Joseph in the front, arguably the best player in Battle Court against statistically one of the weakest.
Now I understand. I fall asleep at these rules meetings, and you guys just let me sleep. No one even taps.
For everyone.
No one even taps me. It's not easier for Ikeda. It's definitely not easier for Greg. But let's see what happens with these next matches.
No, it's look, and not to step on you, Stu, but everyone, like Benetrix is playing 3. Benny had to play 2 in a row in Division 2 and 3. So
true.
It's,
it's true.
There's not a perfect science for how the game day is constructed, but the one thing I do know is that if one player plays back-to-back, someone on the other team will play back-to-back as well. And in that case, it was even, but Benetrix will be playing his 3rd. Ikeda will be playing 3 out of 4 if we go to a tiebreaker.
Let's see what happens.
Set 2, Devils won the first one. Fireballs need this one to extend the match.
This is me, right? Okay, I'll start announcing now. There's the forehand by Rock. Robote. Ikeda's looking for it. Puts it inside. Rock at the sidewall. There's the backhand. Robote forehand. Benetrix takes it in the air at the 9. Rock from the 11 line. Backhand. Powerfully thrown, but hitting the overhead screen. That's out of play. First point of the 2nd set goes to Joseph and Ikeda.
And that backhand from Rock, he's done a great job of keeping that overhead screen in mind. It's been a problem for him really from the start of his career here in the backcourt. Just after he makes a good catch, he's got to control that ball before getting the throw off.
Fault. Underserve. 2nd serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Benetrix has got to be thinking here. If he can pick this serve, he's going to go for it. But not that one.
Here's the backhand by Rock, powerfully thrown. Ikeda setting up for the Robote, takes it on the right side. Rock on the backhand, little clip off the side wall. Joseph's there. 2-wall caught the pad, and the pad is most definitely bad. Tied up, 1-1. Benetrix serve.
Costado 2-all there. Again, he's going for it, not his shot. He's more of a right side player when he gets it and kills it, but got to go down swinging.
Here's a catch by Ikeda, forehand from the 9 line. Powerful backhand by Rock, Robote. Or Ikeda. Benetrix has it, winds up. That missed Benetrix.
Narrowly.
Backhand by Rock. Benetrix comes cross court to scoop the ball at the 8 line. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Rock's there. Forehand right up the middle. Benetrix has it. Low and hard. Caught on the scoop by Ikeda. Rock's there again. Backhand from the 10. Ikeda comes out to make the Robote. Benetrix has it. Powerful forehand. Robote forehand to the outside. Lands in and scores. 2 points for Joseph and Ikeda. Joseph serves.
Well, maybe not the intent to go with an outside placement, but that acted as one, and it worked out perfectly.
Definitely worked.
Robote escaping to the outside here.
Ikeda,
Look at where it lands.
Ikeda with a nice seat to watch if it lands or not.
That was pretty good, actually. It scores 2-1. Fireball's ahead.
I can't tell who that is. Now, the hoodies are good. Who is that?
That's a Rutia, right?
That is? We asking right. I didn't know in the first place.
There it is. That's a Rutia.
That's a Rutia. Yeah, okay. Well, because anytime they come out and do that, Scott pays them $100, so I need to keep it clear.
I think Arrutia may have been wiping the whole court if the chief judge didn't pull him off. He was going. You love the enthusiasm, but it only pays 100.
It only pays 100.
They don't get 150 for staying out there. They don't pay hourly on that one.
Chief judge has had enough. Benetrix picks the serve, throws the 2-all, and it scores. 2-2 in the second set. Benetrix serves.
And again, in the back pocket play for the Devils, if all goes bad, is Benetrix can just keep firing shots to the outside. He doesn't even have to mess with Ikeda. Can play this one-on-one battle with Joseph, and that's one that you're going to give Benetrix a pretty good chance.
Ikeda from the forehand at the 11 line. Benetrix back to the 11 line to make the catch. Robote forehand. Benetrix from the 7 outside placement.
Yep.
Will score. It's a third point for Benetrix and Rock of the Devils. Benetrix serves.
Well, straight to the outside here again, testing Joseph, and it's just off the frame. Tough matchup, but again, you just got to make those catches if you want to pull off this upset.
What a catch by Ikeda off the wall. Rock is there, backhand from the 11. Robote forehand to the inside. Rock now from the 10. Ikeda calls for it, plays it, hard to the inside. Benetrix calls for it, over the head. That hit the pad.
Yeah.
Front court judge.
I mean, look, it
It's
definitely...
a third point for Joseph and Ikeda.
I'll say, I don't know for sure. Whoa.
Judge had not blown the whistle. Point had not began. Second serve. Second serve. Second serve.
Second serve.
There's a backhand by Rock, caught by Ikeda. Rock again on the backhand. Benetrix on the catch. Hard throw. Here's Ikeda from the 9 line. Benetrix to the left side of Joseph. Joseph with the backhand.
Pass.
Benetrix calls for it, puts it inside. Ikeda on the forehand with a hop. Back to the inside, Picaba. Stop by Benetrix. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Benetrix has it on the right side.
Oh, look at Ikeda.
Ikeda read it perfectly, but could not make the play. A fourth point for Benetrix and Rock of the Devils. Benetrix serves.
Yeah, and look, when it rains, it pours, and I think that...
Ikeda is saying to himself this was going out, let's see.
Or maybe was he saying to someone in the cage, tell me that it's going out? I think that's maybe what he was saying. He's like, I'm running full speed, and you see how frustrated he is afterwards. He's looking over to someone and saying something, but again, that's on you.
They can't tell him.
No, right.
They can't tell him. You can't coach from the sideline. No. Not when it comes to positioning. That's not allowed.
No. He knows that
Benetrix
too.
aggressively from the forehand. Oh!
Golly. What a shot that was.
That's a 5th point for Benetrix and Rock. This is possible set, possible match point. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to see Ikeda get drilled in the ribs after, you know.
I mean, look at this. Full wind up, a couple steps, and bam, hard to the inside. Oh, big angle off the sidewall. And
I can't tell if that was a Magic City bounce or not. I didn't say it. It came off the
thrown
wall
so hard,
yeah.
it may have just been a normal bounce, but he had to duck out of the way like it was a Magic City bounce.
Ikeda from the forehand. A Robote for Benetrix. Ikeda to the inside. Benetrix has it on the backhand. Robote forehand. Karam caught in the air by Benetrix. Ikeda reads the Robote, drops it inside. Benetrix is there. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda low and hard to the inside. Benetrix got there, stopped it. Ikeda made the catch from the 7 line, back to the inside. 2 bounces before the ball was caught. That's a 4th point for Joseph and Ikeda. Joseph serves.
Well, here's the balance. Benetrix doesn't want to be too aggressive where he leaves the outside exposed, but he's also been the aggressor and has played about 80%, if not more, of the balls in this match. So how aggressive is he going to get here? And, ooh, could end the mystery right here, but just passes.
Benetrix picks the serve. Ikeda makes the save. Benetrix on the catch. Backhand low and hard. Ikeda's up, makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Rock on the forehand from the 12 line. Robote. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Benetrix on the catch. Winds up. Split placement. Scoop by Ikeda. Sidearm Karam opens and is stopped by Benetrix. That Karam by Benetrix will score. Point and a straight set victory for Benetrix and Rock, winning at 6-2, 6-4.
So the Fireballs led this game day 2-0 through the first 2, Stuart. And now the Devils take a 3-2 lead into match number 6. A chance to end it here. Etcheberry and Nicholas take on Arrutia and Arats with a chance to send the Devils onto the championship.
Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there. Blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one.
Did you see this again?
Joined by our winners there, Benetrix and Rock. It's been a crazy day. You guys were down in the first 2. Now you guys lead 3-2. Rock, what was the key for you guys for the team to come back and for you guys to get that big win?
The key to it is all started on that third game, that third match. This guy came out firing and woke us up. It's been too long. We've been out for 2 weeks. We haven't had any fire playing against other teams. We've just been playing against ourselves, and just his fire, getting us started in that third match, has kept us going. And as long as and we're just going to try to keep it going on, and turn that fire out from the Fireballs. We're trying to chill them out.
And you guys, if we go to a tiebreaker match, the team decided that you guys would be the ones. How confident are you that even if Etcheberry and Nicholas lose here, that you guys can still convert?
First of all, I'm very confident about this team.
Yeah.
I hope they're going to win, and they're going to win.
We are winning.
And if we got the tie, we're going to bring some energy. I don't know where is the energy, but we have to bring it. So
you brought the energy.
Yeah.
You brought the energy.
Rock is spot on.
Yeah,
Great plan.
Rock got energy.
All day long, Benetrix. 2 wins for you. Congratulations. See if you guys can wrap it up right here.
Thank you.
Let's go, Nicholas. Let's go, Etcheberry.
Division 1 doubles. Fitting that this one neither gives the Fireballs a chance in the tiebreaker or will send the Devils into the championship. Etcheberry Nicholas take on Arrutia and Arats here. Etcheberry and Nicholas just 2-8 in the regular season. Urrutia and Arats 6-4 record-wise. Actually, one of the better teams for the Fireballs. Again, how have these players fared today? Well, Urrutia coming off of a loss, Etcheberry up there as well, but these backquarters have both won their first match. Confidence obviously plays a big role. Devils with the lead. If they win, they'll take on the Cyclones. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin match number 6. The Devils lead the game day score 3-2. If the Devils win this match, they will advance to the championship. Representing the Fireballs, we have the team here of Urrutia and Arats. And for the Devils, Etcheberry and Nicholas. There's a serve by Urrutia. We begin our final match here with an over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve there is good. Nicholas moves up, keeps it low to the inside. Urrutia with a nice reach, stops it in the air. Bote left side, dropped inside. Fine catch by Urrutia as it crashed into the side wall. Bote left side to the inside, picked off in the air, drop shot, got the first bounce, not the second. Etcheberry to the outside. Arats scoops it, the carom.
Oh, Nicholas is there.
Nicholas to the outside, it scores.
Wow.
What a 2-all from Nicholas. The Devils get the first point here of our 6th match.
Talk about reading your opponents and court positioning. This is perfect.
That was like trying to navigate through a 4-way stop in Miami. When do you go?
Can you believe that some idiot put roundabouts in Dade County? I don't know when that became a thing. Wasn't in the 70s. There's the backhand by Nicholas.
Big backhand there. Urrutia looking for it. Etcheberry drops it inside. Arats now on the hop. Backhand from the 10. Low runner. Stopped. Overhead. Ooh. That took a wonky bounce off the front wall. Nicholas back to Urrutia. Forehand stays low, crossing the wall. Arats, great catch. Bote left side, clip the wall a bit. Nicholas takes off. He gets out there. Shoots it over Urrutia's head. Arats moved in, now retreats. Settles for the rebote, makes the save. It's tipped by Etcheberry, coming cross court. Urrutia and Arats tie it up, 1-1.
They don't know that the guy was an idiot. I just know that the roundabouts have no business in South Florida.
It's a hot take, but it might be the right take. That is an over serve, first fault, second serve coming up.
Like 30 years consistent of the worst drivers anywhere in the country. You don't give them roundabouts.
Let's say, what if they could all go the same direction at the same time?
They do,
Perfect.
They try.
Yeah.
It's a good backhand by Nicholas.
Rebote left side here by Urrutia. Fires it up the middle. Etcheberry cuts it off, takes a look. Scans the court. Oh,
what a save.
That came up on Arats quick, and he just laid up that rebote. Forehand high, dropping again. He scooped it up on his knees. Gets up. Now Etcheberry with a drop shot. That's dropped in to score. Exciting, but it goes to the Devils. 2-1. They lead it. Well, Devils with the point, but the Fireballs with the highlight. What a scoop there. On his knees, no less. Nicholas picks one off the sidewall. Backhand stays low. Arats comes charging down the inside. Nicholas runs around this one. Backhand comes in low. Urrutia picks it up off the floor. Forehand delivered inside, picked off in the air, then a backhand. That's too low into the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. 3-1, Devils lead.
Urrutia really has to shake that off and come back. It was a beautiful catch.
That's an overserve. First fault. Second one coming up. Arats handles the second serve, blasts the backhand up. Nicholas leaping grab. Keeps that up in front of him. Sends this one deep. Nicholas retreats to the corner, comes out on the left side. Now Arats. Right up the middle. Now Nicholas gets involved. Urrutia, that backhand comes in low. Echeverry, Costado, it's a splitter. Split him up to score. Leads up to 4-1.
When Echeverry's got it on the Costado, Urrutia is correct. You have to cover the outside. You have to cover the outside. But Echeverry, man, has picked up on all the nuances of this court, and that split placement is working for him.
That's an overserve. Second serve coming up. Gets the power on this one. Nicholas watching it. Echeverry turns the rebote. That clears the screen. Now Urrutia lays it up inside. Nicholas stepped up, caught it in the air. Arats now from the 10 line. Backhand opens up. Nicholas moves up on it. From the 11, sends it up high. Rebote coming out, turned by Echeverry to the inside. Arats stops it again. Now Echeverry from the Costado, straight inside, puts it on the wall. Arats takes it off. Urrutia now steps in front of one, keeps it low and hard. It's tipped. 2 points for the Fireballs.
We talked about this earlier, some people being better. I think it was with Echeverry, too. Some people better at reaching in than others. Urrutia.
Those two, that's what we're talking. High, hard one coming up the middle. Rebote, left side, turn to the inside. Scooped up by Arats. Nicholas into the corner. The backhand sticks low. Nicholas. Urrutia from the 9 line, fires it inside. Stop. Here's the backhand. Nicholas passing Arats. Rebote coming way out, turned inside. Big bounce, controlled inside. There's Nicholas. Now Arats from the 12, backhand, higher to the inside. Nicholas, get out that one pass. Rebote coming up the middle. Urrutia didn't want it. Arats has his back up, puts it inside, crosses the wall, scooped up there. Nicholas. Now a forehand crossing. Nicholas lines it up, makes the catch, fires it hard inside for Arats. Now Echeverry on the hop, clean miss front ways. Rebote turn. Now Urrutia lifts it up. Echeverry with time, cuts it off, coming cross court. Rifles a backhand, stopped along the wall. Now Nicholas. Oh, what a stop there. Peeled off
was
the
calling him
sidewall.
off,
Nicholas
too.
does the same. Now Rebote. Urrutia high to the inside, powerfully thrown. Nicholas picks it off, sends it back to him. There's Arats. On Rabote, tracked down, fired inside. It's opening. Urrutia goes to the floor. Echeverry takes a look. It's a drop shot. Urrutia got there. Outside placement.
Oh, he stopped it.
Cortada scores.
Oh, my.
5 points.
Oh,
possible.
my.
Set point for the Devils.
I mean, oh, my. I mean, look at what happens here. Okay, so he falls down. He gets up. He goes to the outside and he gets back to the drop shot somehow, rips it outside, and Echeverry says, no. No one's catching the ball I'm about to throw. Wow.
Nicholas low runner inside. Drop shot. Will score. Point and set. The Devils win it 6-2. 2 minutes. Come play our second set.
Bien, bien.
6-2. Echeverry and Nicholas. You can't be fooled by that record, Stu, because again, with Echeverry, any team with him, it's just been completely different in the second half of this season, and there's so much parity across Division I doubles.
Yes.
That we saw earlier today, can get a set against any one of these teams. Echeverry and Nicholas, they played the first 6 game days for the Devils, which the last game day was on October 7th. So, they were 1-5 through those first 6. They only won 1 of their last 4, but they played a couple matches later in the season as Echeverry had adjusted to the court, and they looked totally different. And now they're putting it all together with the season on the line and a chance to push them into the playoffs.
Well, one thing I think we'll see, and again, I try not to prognosticate, is I think we're going to see Urrutia and Arats on fire. Whether or not it amounts to a winning set, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, they're already out on the court. They've already shaken hands. They've already... they're like looking for someone to hand them a ball.
Yeah, they want to get this going as quickly as possible.
And we know, we've seen what Urrutia can do with the Rats backing him up.
Pretty fitting the way this game day has gone, reflective of the entire season for the Devils this year. In a hole early, but they've battled back and they've won 3 matches in a row. If Nicholas and Echeverry can convert, that'd be 4 wins in a row to push them into the championship with a matchup against the Cyclones. I don't know if this is true, but I can't remember the last time, if that were to happen, that we've had the number 1 and number 2 seeds playing in the championship. Very rarely does that happen, and a chance if the Devils can win, close it out.
Well, if you're looking for me for an answer, buddy, you know you're desperate.
I was talking to you. I wasn't looking for you.
Because if anyone doesn't know it, I'm the guy in the building who doesn't. Hey, there's a serve.
Urrutia serves. Oh, and Echeverry got hit with the serve. That's going to get the Fireballs the first point of our second set.
Maybe that was the plan. Urrutia is just going to start ripping him in.
If you can't beat him, hit him. Yeah. Oh.
That was a hard serve, too.
Urrutia goes flying up the wall, makes a nice grab. Nicholas keeps it on the left side. Backhand comes in low and hard. Arats gets it. Rabote to the outside. Scoop by Echeverry. He fires it back. Arats trying to get out there.
What a
save that was.
Oh, what a catch.
Urrutia picks it off, outside placement. That one's going to score. 2-0 lead.
You need to be able to see the ball in order to catch it, and I barely saw it as it came out of his cesta. And my glass is pretty clear.
Yeah, that one was moving.
After the next point.
That's an over serve. First fault, second one coming up. Big backhand there, Rabote left side, turned high along the wall.
Wow.
Nicholas calling for Etcheberry. Boy, he just got up there. It's kind of a drop shot. Urrutia makes him pay with a vicious 2-roll. That scores.
So I just received a text message from Ben G, who we know runs the cosmetics counter at the Renegades.
Yeah.
And he said it happened when we had the 3-team playoff, not the 4.
Okay, so Ben's telling me I'm right. Thank you, Ben. Yeah. Thanks, Ben. Yeah.
There we go. Thanks,
but in
Ben.
the 4-team playoff, yeah. Backhand, low and hard to the inside. Taken, here's Nicholas. Ooh, Urrutia slows it down to Cortada. Perfectly done. 4 in a row here for the Fireball.
Let's see how far it can go, how far they can take it.
There's an ace. 5 points possible, set point. That's an
Another
ace.
ace.
The Fireballs with a clean set. We're going to a third one to decide the game day.
And it happened quick. Well, look, I'm not going to look. Again, I don't prognosticate, but I sense that something was up when they were talking with very serious looks on the face, because they're both, Ratz is a little more conserved, and quiet, great smile, baby face, got everything. But he looked real serious. And Urrutia, who's like usually smiling and laid back and, wears his surfboard, he was really serious. Like super serious.
It started firing early on.
Yeah.
I mean, the first couple points outside placement, it helped that they got that essentially a free point when Etcheberry got hit with the serve.
Same thing. They're back out with
I mean, so whatever they did there, I think they just want to continue on play. And if they could have stayed out there and just began set 3, they would have taken that option and ran with it.
And should point out here that the French Federation of Pelota Basco, the French Federation is well represented in this match. Urrutia, Etcheberry, Nicholas. I mean, and Ratz, if you go back and you look at pictures of, before these folks came to us, Ratz and Urrutia, Ratz is in a lot of those pictures with Urrutia on the podium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they said, I think growing up, they played against each other and together. So when they were paired up for the Fireballs, they had some experience. But it doesn't get much bigger than this here. Game day score in favor of the Devils. As you said, if the Devils win this set, they're going on to the championship. If the Fireballs win this set, we'll go on to a tiebreaker. It will be a 1-set tiebreaker played up to 6 points. That will be Benetrix and Rock against Joseph and Ikeda. That was chosen by the Devils, being the higher-seeded team in the regular season. Etcheberry was just about ready to serve, and we don't have one judge, let alone 2, and that just shows you how eager these guys are to begin this match.
It's not just eager; it's how
focused.
Yeah, it's how focused and how intense. Like, let's go! But there is a clock with specific time on it that the judges have.
I thought I messed up for a second there. I think he's
you're fine. If there's no judges on the court, that's just practice.
Now, there's the whistle. We begin set number 3. Now he could serve.
Yeah, Joseph screwed that up earlier.
Etcheberry serves. Set 3 is underway. High, hard backhand gets by Etcheberry. Rabote dropped inside to Urrutia. It's a drop shot. Etcheberry going up to it. Oh, lost it. but change of motion.
Illegal change of motion.
As he went to make the throw. Illegal change of motion, the call. That's a foul. Point goes to the Fireballs.
Sorry, I stepped on you with that,
No,
but that's
doesn't happen often.
We don't hear that call often, but yeah, you caught it on the left. You got to throw it on the left.
Yeah, no, that was actually a great call by the back judge. He was on it.
Yeah.
That was certainly the left side
And great
catch.
effort by Etcheberry to try to keep that point going. Truly great effort.
Hard serve blasted, but taken by Nicholas. Aratz deep in the corner, makes a stop. Catch inside, Aratz goes up, makes the play. Now Nicholas. Aratz moves in, keeps it low. Etcheberry takes it in off the sidewall. Big backhand falls. Urrutia turned his back to it. Now fires a split placement off the rebote. That scores. 2 points for Urrutia and Aratz.
Well, so that's 8 straight points.
That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Here's Aratz from the 12. Catch by Aratz, goes flying at the 13 line. Nicholas moves in. This one coming inside, but Aratz picked it off just before it crossed. Long rebote turned inside, scooped up as he's backing up. Now Etcheberry from the 7 takes a long look. Ooh, Aratz had to switch to the right in the last instant. Now it's a long run for Etcheberry. Left side, Rebote. Urrutia's quick. He got up there. Tough catch. Floats the backhand. Nicholas now from the 12. Wall to wall. Rebote coming back out. Turn powerfully. Right back to Nicholas, though. Urrutia high to the inside looking for a bounce. Nicholas goes up with it. Urrutia from the 9 trying to pass. No, Nicholas not going to let him. He comes back over the top. Now Aratz. Aratz back beyond 13, lifts one up. Nicholas in the corner. Makes a tough grab. Etcheberry rips it off the wall. Backhand coming in hard. Comes shooting out. Urrutia in position. Turns it. Nicholas stepped up and caught it in the air. Urrutia again. Another Costado. Blowing hard just above the pad. Nicholas read it. Rebote 2 wall. Split placement. Nicholas is on it. Waits for the lane to clear. Gets the forehand off safely. Aratz off his footing. Lays it up. Etcheberry attacking.
Oh, my.
Ghosty to pass. Urrutia has a chance. He makes a save. Nicholas with a tip ball.
So Etcheberry, even though he lost the point, did something so impressive in that point. And highlight happened so fast, it's hard to point out some of the nuances.
I think Nicholas is stepping off. Nicholas is stepping off. He was reaching for the. That's the Achilles. It's the calf. You don't want to be reaching there. But he is definitely going to take a few extra moments. May not come off, but he's going to. He is going to come off.
Nicholas is coming off at this time.
Nicholas coming back, consulting with the chief judge, which they often do. Something with, he's pointing in his foot.
He was reaching the lower
pointing
back
towards his foot. I have no idea. I have no idea what it was. But I will finish that thought. Etcheberry did something in that last play. We are in an injury timeout for Nicholas here. But Etcheberry made the catch and then changed up his throw while it was going on.
Let's see if we can see anything here.
Okay, so he makes the catch here. He takes a look. You see him take a look? Yeah, it happens so quick. But he takes a look, but he changed his throw. And what do we say? You commit to a throw and you finish it.
Yeah.
Right? Otherwise, you screw it up. That's well.
So that's where Nicholas is reaching, and it's
that video
not a great
serves
area.
two purposes. No, grabbing the high part of his ankle.
No, that's where the calf, the Achilles. I mean, that's where a lot of bad things can come into play. And, I just saw, Stu, and I don't know, I may be breaking news here. I saw Benny running back and taking off his hoodie. Benny may well come in here. I don't know if Nicholas will be able to continue.
Especially when you grab it high. I mean, a high.
Well, again,
particularly bad.
I've watched a lot of NFL, and recently with players tearing their Achilles, the first area they grab is there.
Yeah.
I mean, the back part, lower leg, just above the ankle.
Well, we had the one experience with torn Achilles with the player who shall remain nameless,
right.
And that again, he went straight down. So I mean,
and he was in excruciating pain. This doesn't seem like it's all too
no, and he's still
significant.
He's still standing, but those high ankle sprains also are really
nasty.
tricky. But are we gonna get a replacement?
That's another thing too. Yeah, it is going to be Benny. Yeah, that's what we saw. Yeah, I saw Benny have a little pep in his step and run around the corner there. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been confirmed. Nicholas is out. He'll be replaced by Benny.
Nine points in a row, too, in the midst of this great run for the Fireballs. So, again, is serving as a bit of an icing of the Fireballs. We've been just on fire.
I don't know if they can be iced.
Yeah, if they can.
Can I have some advice, Andrew?
Yeah.
How do I get Benji to stop texting me?
Oh, you just block his number. Yeah,
oh, okay.
That's easy enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I can show you how to do that later.
All right, thank you.
So, Stu, I don't know if we've ever had an injury. I mean, and maybe Ben can answer this for us too. I don't know if we've ever had an injury within a playoff game day, and we've had two today. In the last match, Correa went out for the Warriors.
Oh, that's
and then
right.
Today, this game day, Nicholas goes out for the Devils. I mean,
that's right.
It's, one of those days, and there he is, Benny.
No, Scott said no practice.
Again, Benny stepping back out here. He will step in as a substitute here. Get him maybe just one throw, max. And just going to make sure everything is, player coming off the court. This is a big spot in the game day. Make sure that he's good. Seems to be okay. And we will continue on here. Folks, Nicholas has left the match with an injury. Benny will come in to sub in the backcourt, continue on 3-0 lead here in the third set for the Fireballs. So it is now Etcheberry and Benny, the Division II doubles team, who lost earlier in the day. Rabote forehand turned by Arrutia. Wall to wall. Etcheberry backpedaling. He just got to it. Arrutia with a good chance. To wall. Oh,
Etcheberry stopped it.
Forehand picked off before the second bounce, but the return's in the pad. Pad is back. So that's one here for the Devils.
Just a mistake by Arats. Etcheberry, he made the save. Arrutia was ready for him to make the save. I don't know if he's ready for this. Great catch by Arats, but now backhand too low. Low runner, good choice, but didn't work there.
This one sticks along the wall. Benny moves in, backhand from the 10. Rabote left side, turned by Arrutia. Little clip, split placement, picked up. Backhand, clip. Arrutia's got it on the right side. Powerful throw. Benny, oh, what a scoop. Kind of skipped up on him. High Costano, big bounce. Benny reaching way up. Another one, Etcheberry steps in front of this, cuts it off, backhand. Ooh, picked off. What a catch there, Arrutia. Now a two-wall splitter. Oh, Arrutia's on it. Two-wall return.
Oh,
Etcheberry
he caught
stops
it.
The return Oh, my.
caught it.
Rotz, beautiful control. This point's still going. Benny ducks Etcheberry, comes back for it. Rotz running with the ball, picks it off deep in the backcourt.
This point is crazy. Crazy good.
This one high and deep. Etcheberry going out at the 6, whips it up the middle. Got him trapped inside. Rotz sends it over his head. Etcheberry picks it off. That 2-wall scores. A little life here for the Devils. They have 2. Etcheberry serve. Boy, since Benny has come into this match to 2 points, and again, it could have been in anything, just an effective icing of the fireballs, you know, took them out of their rhythm and haven't regained it. Backhand, hard to the inside, here's Benny. On the bote, turn 2 walls, that's too wide. Just like that, it's 3-3. Yeah.
3-3 in the third set.
And now this Ben guy's texting me. He said, I do not believe we've had an injury during a championship, which it's happened twice today, so.
Well, we can't both block him. He's a player.
No, I got it. You block him. If he needs it, he can call me.
So says the guy that never answers a text message.
Backhand hard to the inside. Take it in. Here's a Rotz. Not going. Backhand to the inside. Here's Benny. Here's a backhand there. A Rotz. Here's Benny now. Sends it over his head. Now Benny from the 11 line, sends it up high. Now the rebote dropping. Urrutia goes to the floor. Benny's inside. He scooped it up. It's a backhand 2-wall.
Oh, no.
Urrutia's got it outside, fires it back. Benny recovers with a great stop. Long rebote there, tracked down by Urrutia. It's a splitter. That score splits them up. Gives the Fireballs the lead back, 4-3.
Quite a jump. Make sure he didn't get hit. He rifles it. Oh, no? Wow.
Bad ball missed off the serve. Gives the Fireballs 5 points. Possible set and a possible match point here. If the Fireballs win, they'll go on to a 1-set tiebreaker.
Urrutia and Rotz undeterred by the change of backcourt.
That's an overserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Benny from the 10 line to the inside. Picked off the wall by Benny. Rotz, great stop deep in the corner. Benny from the left side makes a good catch. Then fire just above the pad. Etcheberry moves in, hard throw. Comes shooting off the back wall. Urrutia keeps it inside. Benny goes up with it. Left side, high to the inside. Picked off. Here's Benny. Urrutia. Got out there early, stops at the 5, drops it inside. Rebote is saved. Urrutia moving in. He's got a forehand up at the 2, trying to end it. That lands in and scores.
Oh my.
Point, set, and match. Urrutia and Arats win it for the Fireballs. 6-3 in the third and final set. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a one-set tiebreaker to decide who will advance to the championship. Division 5 doubles coming up next. One set, Joseph and Ikeda against Benetrix and Rock.
What? All right, boys, who we betting on?
One set. I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Anytime I can do whatever.
He rolls out right, looking deep. He steps into it down the sideline. He's got it.
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Take a look here at our winners, Urrutia and Arats. What a win, guys. I mean, you're stepping out there with the season on the line. What's the thought going through your mind?
Yeah, I think that we played good, we competed good. The first set we were out, but we are in. So when you have a chance, maybe it's 5%, 1%, or 20%, or 25%. Now we have some chance. It's difficult, but we are going to keep fighting because we have some possibilities. So
awesome.
If we go down, we go with the head up.
Hey, awesome playing, guys. You've set your team up for a chance to advance to the playoffs, and good luck in this one-set tiebreaker.
Thank you.
So, Stu, this is it. The seasons for both the Fireballs and Devils come down to just one set. First 1 to 6 will advance to the championship. There are the two teams, Joseph and Ikeda against Benetrix and Rock. Remember, the Devils got to choose the tiebreaker matchup because they were the higher seeded team in the regular season. We've split 3-3 through the first 6 matches, and it all comes down to this, Stu. And it's interesting, you know, you look back at the historical matches. I mean, Benetrix and Rock won straight sets in the regular season, and they won straight sets earlier tonight. But it's one set.
It's one set.
Anything could happen.
It's Jai-Alai. Anything could happen.
And it's Jai-Alai too. So let's look here. The historical results. So the straight set win today, but in the regular season, 6-2, 6-3, 6-3, and one of the sets was 6-5. I mean, imagine you get down to that 1 point. Don't care how talented, you know, Benetrix is, and he has that advantage up in the front. 1 point with everything on the line. Anybody could win it.
That's the beauty of Battle Court.
So I think we're just about ready to go here. No, you got, I'm gonna, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin. This is a straight to 6 points. One set to decide it all. Here's the backhand by Rock. Ikeda, forehand to the inside. Benetrix cuts it off. Backhand, thrown powerfully. Low off the back wall, dying. Ikeda makes the save. Here's Benetrix again. Outside placement goes off the frame of Joseph Sesta. First point of the deciding set goes to Benetrix and Rock of the Devils.
Look, we saw that in the first set. It's just attacking Joseph there to the outside. I mean, he's wasting no time. Ikeda's on the ground. He could throw it right back to him, but he's testing Joseph. Effective strategy, gets that first point up on the board.
Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Benetrix is at the 9 line. Powerful forehand. Ikeda advances to make the catch. Cortada, high, caught by Benetrix. Benetrix goes hard. Robote. Forehand by Ikeda, looking to pass. Cut off by Benetrix. Achula thrown by Benetrix. They don't happen often, but they do happen. 2 points for Benetrix and Rock.
Well, I mean, it's a matter of luck, too. We said it at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
It's been true all day long, and this is just a fortunate bounce here for the Devils. And it's really the Fireballs that need all the help they can get. Devils 2-0 early.
Here's a catch by Ikeda. Backhand carries high into the backcourt. Rock is there. Rock from the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Benetrix will take it on the bounce. Backhand to pass. Robote coming in low. Ikeda makes the save. Benetrix from the 6th line. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Rock in the backcourt. Ikeda makes the catch midcourt. Crossing the side wall. Benetrix is there. Ikeda from the 9. There's the backhand by Rock that hit the overhead screen. Fireballs are on the board with a point. Joseph has the serve.
Happened to Rock, I believe, just one time earlier today where he goes for a tough catch. He's trying to run around that one. He gets it in the basket, but he never has it settled. Sends it up high and ultimately well out of play. Those are the type of unforced errors that you just can't afford here. If you don't have full control, just drop it
Benetrix
inside.
picks the serve. Drop shot. Scores. 3rd point for Benetrix and Rock of the Devils. Again, first to 6 points will win it.
Playing the same way that got the Devils to that 8-2 record in the regular season. They're not playing conservatively. They're not leaving
there was nothing conservative
anything to
about
chance.
that. Yeah.
I mean, they're throwing shots. And Benetrix outside placement, throwing a drop shot. They're trying to take this match and win it. Yep.
It's a hard serve by Benetrix, stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand. Robote. Robote forehand save. Benetrix with the catch. Ikeda overran it, gets back into place. Here's the backhand. Rock makes the catch at the 10 line. Robote. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Benetrix picks it up. Backhand straight back, stopped at the 9 line by Ikeda. He goes deep from the left side. Ikeda takes it in the air midcourt. Karam. Benetrix makes the effort, but that ball does not touch the front wall. That's 2 points for Joseph and Ikeda. Joseph has the serve.
Well, Karam here by Ikeda, and that's, it's the balance
Karam
of
from someone who doesn't throw shots.
How aggressive does Benetrix want to be? I mean, is he going to leave the outside open and potentially get beat on a well-executed shot? Or is he going to play conservatively and let Rock take a few more balls? I think you're choosing the former, and it backfired that
Benetrix
time.
takes it, rifles it outside. That one scores. 4 points for Benetrix and Rock off the Philo. Benetrix has the serve.
And look, this is another good chance. It's right within his catching radius, as was the first outside placement attempt. Just comes down to making a play. Can Joseph do it here late in this match?
Ikeda, beautiful catch off a hard serve. Benetrix back to the 10 line, backhand. Wall to wall, Ikeda's moving out to the 7 line. Forehand Robote, caught by Benetrix. Ikeda with the catch, backhand from the 8 line. Forehand, caught by Benetrix. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall, Ikeda moving out to the 6 line. Forehand Robote. Benetrix, 2 all. Does not open up. Ikeda has it.
Ikeda's in the
Ikeda
front.
with a powerful throw. Here's Rock. He makes the catch at the 13. High and hard to the front wall. That clears.
It did. Narrowly.
Robote inside. Scooped up by Benetrix. Robote forehand save by Ikeda. Benetrix makes the catch. Outside placement. Scores. 5 points for Benetrix and Rock. This is possible playoff point.
Another opportunity there for Joseph. It is just, it's right there, Stu. Again, They say in the NBA it's a make or miss league. Jai-Alai still, you either make the plays or you don't. They're there for Joseph. It just hasn't come the Fireball's way in this tiebreaker. Now a chance to get the Devils into the championship.
Beautiful catch by Ikeda. Strong backhand. Rock is there. Ikeda again, this time from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Robote comes to the inside. Benetrix passes. Benetrix again. Outside he goes. It scores for the win.
Wow.
Point and the playoff for the Devils. Benetrix and Rock. They will take on the Cyclones a week from tonight.
Over here on the court.
I see you. I see you.
You see me?
I see you amongst a shirt of
I'm working my
red.
way in here. We're going to talk to Benetrix. Benetrix and Rock, if we can. Come, the clinchers once again. Don't block the can. Rock, come in here as well. Rock, you're part of it too. Benetrix and Rock. It comes down to one set to push you guys into the playoffs. We talked about it in the interview. You were confident going in, but how did it feel when you actually stepped out there on the court?
Obviously very tired because we played 2 games before, so that was a tough day. But they were winning 2-0, so I think that was the key was in the end. So I think we got a very good chemistry in the team, so I think we're very, very happy right now.
And as Benetrix was saying, Rock, it was kind of symbolic of your season. You guys were down early, fought back. What is it about this team that when you guys have your backs up against the wall, you just play your best highlight?
We're just believing in each other and no doubts on anything. Kubala, he was having a hard time on believing in himself. We got on his back. He carried us. His legs are freaking hard right now. His legs are no tired as heck. I'm gonna take care of this guy. We love him. Benetrix is our player of the year. This guy is awesome. I mean, goodness. Look at this guy.
It's a teamwork.
Awesome, guys. Hey, great performance. Congratulations, and good luck against the Cyclones next week in the championship. That's going to do it for us today. What a great doubleheader we had. Cyclones taking out the Warriors 4-2. Devils defeating the Fireballs in a tie-breaking set. And we got the Cyclones and Devils right here, 7 p.m. next week to crown a champion. We'll see you then.